Hello everybody and welcome back to Not Cry for a particularly special episode. If you've seen the title, if you've seen the thumbnail, you know what we're here to do today. And I have figured out a solution to my problem. I am very pleased about this. I feel very clever today. So let's get right to it. Today is Durin's story quest. Now you guys have already warned me that this one apparently takes place over a couple of real life days. So we're going to do at least some of it today. I'm planning to record each part and then stitch them together into this video. But if it ends up being super long, we'll probably break it into 2 videos, you know, so on and so forth. We'll see how it goes. We're just going to do as much as we can do today and see where we end up. But to get it started, I have come up with a solution. Because as you may know, if you just heard me talk about this at any point, over here we have the quest overview. And that's where the story quests are. To get this started, I have to go in there. But with the new update that they did a couple months ago at this point, they put splash art in there that has spoilers. And so I've been trying to get to that story quest without seeing that picture. Now, maybe the solution is simply, you know, putting my hand in front of my face so I can't actually see anything on that side of the screen, which is something I was contemplating trying, but something occurred to me. And that is, I actually remember this quest coming through on the events tab. And particularly, what I remember coming through on the events tab, and a certain traveler helped me remember this, is that Durin gets a new outfit, doesn't he? If you do this quest, you unlock his outfit. I remember that, because it took me a while to figure out, how do I get the outfit? I have to do something? Oh, I see, it's his story quest. And because we were just looking at the traveler's outfit, that made me realize, wait a second. Look at this. If we go here, and we go here, and we click this, we're in! I am so pleased. So that is my workaround to avoid the spoiler screen. We are now in here. We can accept this quest. You guys have warned me as well. As soon as I accept this quest, I need to now exit this and listen to the first dialogue line from Paimon. But before we do, it's called A Mother's Last Wish. While traveling, you receive a sudden invitation from Alice. She hopes you and Paimon can help Durin fulfill a wish, one connected to his late mother, M. Let's see what they have to say.
Oh, traveler from beyond this world, will you witness this tale unfold?
Oh!
Alice?
Oh!
You recognized me just like that? Maybe I need to work on my impression. Anywho, come to Star Sand Shoal. There's a little something I'd like your help with.
Oh my god.
Well, it wouldn't be Clay's mom without a hefty dose of mystery, huh? Let's go see what this is about.
Wow, okay, I see why you guys were very heavily encouraging that we don't miss that part, because oh my god, I'm so glad we didn't miss that part. Let's go ahead and focus experience mode. If we're heading back down towards Star Sand Shoal, the Archon quest is currently in Nasha Town, so I'd like to focus away from that. Wow, okay. Hi, Alice. Okay, let's do this. Fulfilling a wish. And Alice is involved. Interesting, they want us to go there. I guess we'll go over here. You know, just be careful. Still avoiding Nasha Town a little bit. My spaceship is gone. I think about you every day, spaceship. I know you're out there somewhere. I love these little onion plants. They're so entertaining to me. How delightful. When I first arrived in Not Cry, I swore that these floating plant things were going to be part of a puzzle. Doesn't it look like that blue one up there has a little... Ah! Hello. I was going to say a little circle of something we can interact with Kavaki. Recollections. The current story seems to be related to your past adventures. Would you like to quickly go over and review those experiences? Sure! I always love a recollection. Oh my god, look at him! He's so cute! About Durin's past. After receiving a strange fairy tale book, you and Paimon arrived at a wondrous world named Simulonk. Except I didn't! Okay, no, just focus on the future. I'm so happy that more and more quests and events are appearing to be permanent. The future is bright. It's fine. There you experienced an adventure with your companions. Eventually, you discovered that that world was created based on a fairy tale written by Mage M. You also rescued a little dragon named Durin in that world. Mini Durin made friends with you, promising to aid you at some point in the future when you should need it. And look at it. That's Constellation Metropole, right? It looks so cool. Oh my god. Paralogism. About Durin's past part 2, the once yearly Windbloom Festival had come around again, and so you and Paimon set out together for Mondstadt once more. But strange things kept happening. First, you found the residents behaving weirdly, then Albedo was accused of murder. Concerned for your friend, the two of you accepted the invitation to join the investigation. After much investigative work, you uncovered the truth, and the culprit was none other than the dragon that fell onto the snowy mountains. Learning of Albedo's existence, the dragon, a fellow creation of Rhindaughter, grew intensely jealous. It then began plotting in secret to destroy him. Together, you brought the immediate danger to an end, only to see an even greater threat surface. The dragonspine Durin was about to revive and bring disaster to Mondstadt. Fortunately, Albedo was prepared with a plan, and your friend from the fairy tale world also arrived in Mondstadt to assist. In the end, through the combined efforts of you and Albedo, Durin, the dragon bearing the same name... Let's rephrase that. In the end, through the combined efforts of you and Albedo, Durin, the dragon bearing the same name, was reborn in the Fallen One's place, and the crisis was finally brought to an end. Oh my god, I love it. The dragon bearing the same name. That was the recollection, I guess. But yeah, look at that. Doesn't that look like it should be a puzzle up there? And yet somehow I've never done a puzzle involving those guys. Anywho. That was a surprising... Oh, I can see him! I can also see the abyss! A surprisingly far activated recollection, considering the actual quest is all the way over here. Durin! What's going on here? Are you trying to learn to control your abyssal powers? Look at that. Do you hear that sound? It sounds amazing. Oh, the Traveler's locked in. It's okay. We believe in him. We believe in him. He does look a little abyssal at the moment.
Hmm?
Oh, look at his eyes! Whoa! There they go.
Traveler and Paimon? I'm sorry. I hope I didn't scare you.
See, I have full faith in him. I assume he's practicing to understand and control his abyssal side. My only concern would be, you know, is he trying too much too soon? Can we support you in this? Other than that, I have full faith in him.
Oh, no, you didn't scare us. Just gave us a little surprise. Looks like you've gotten even more powerful now.
Ah, they grow up so quickly.
I don't know. It just feels like it's gotten harder to control.
Ooh.
I didn't mean to strike so hard. I'm so relieved you didn't get hurt.
It's gotten harder to control. I could see that happening. If he's tapping into it more, maybe it's growing stronger. If his abyssal side does at all contain still some behaviors of the abyss, then maybe it's recognizing that he's paying more attention to it and it's trying to sort of overtake him more. We'll have to see. I want to hear how he's experiencing it, you know?
It's all good. We've had worse.
Is the abyssal power inside you acting up?
No, don't worry about that. It's been very stable ever since I got this body. Albedo made sure of that.
Good job, Albedo.
What you saw just now is something that only started happening recently. Maybe I'm still acclimating or something. I'm sure it'll clear up over time.
Well, let's not make any assumptions. This is your health we're talking about.
Anyway, what brings you here? Did you need something?
Alice said, so we came.
Well,
The day that the writer and the watcher crossed paths was the day that the magic, known as storytelling, was born.
Oh, I love storytelling.
so, she asked us to come.
Hi, Alice.
Miss Alice?
Yep.
You too? I guess I really do need to work on my impression. Well, never mind that. It's been too long, Mini Durin. And please, that's Aunt Alice to you.
I love how the Hexen Circle insists on adopting all the children of the other fellow Hexen Circle. It's so wonderful.
I have brought you and the Traveler together here for a very important purpose. It has to do with your mom.
My mom?
You mean M?
Indeed, fairy tale author extraordinaire, Anya Marie Andersdottir. See, I knew this would be right up your alley.
That's her name, because we know it was Anya M. But it's Anya Marie? Ah, where's my Hexen Circle? Oh, they're there. Oh, and she's even given us her last name. Oh, okay. Going to write that down immediately. Not Schlamont. Okay. Anya Marie. Right? Yeah. Andersdottir? How wonderful! Oh my gosh, I love it. Can we call him Durin Anya's son then? I feel like if he likes that name, I feel like that's a fun name to adopt.
Now then, if you'll open the book, I will begin narrating.
What? Wait, book? Like Simulanka? Oh my god, what did the Simulanka book look like? Because this looks like a Durin book. Isn't that adorable? Look at the little heart. And I love that he has the heart too. It does make me concerned that his heart has little crosses over it. Like it's been broken or caged, but I have faith. Maybe the idea is that it's been broken but repaired. Let's open the book. Oh my god. Ooh, the little hearts. The day that the writer and the watcher crossed paths. Oh, wow. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Whoa, what is this place? It reminds Paimon of Simulanka.
It does, doesn't it? I'm reminded of that. It wasn't exactly a cutscene. It was the dialogue that we heard between Anya and Barbaloth, was it? You couldn't see either of them, but there was the tea table. Oh, look, it's a Hexen Circle thingy.
The two are indeed similar. Both worlds were built using the same magic after all.
Hi, Alice. That would be your magic, right? Anya's story is the base, and then your magic brings it to life? Hi!
Aha! So it is Alice!
Of course, it's Alice.
Hello, and Alice?
Yay. Oh my gosh.
Oh, no need to be shy. Just think of me as one of your mother's dearest friends.
I'm so glad that the other Hexen Circle are so kind to Durin.
You keep talking about stories and magic. What's this all about? Simulanka 2.0 or something?
This feels so surreal. Like, it feels so surreal that it doesn't even feel like I'm really here. Oh my gosh.
Certainly not. Simulanka was a peerless masterpiece. Without the original author, it would be impossible to create a sequel, even for me.
If they let me walk around in this space, that's when it will feel real. But until then, I'm like, I feel like I'm just watching something to react to it. Look at the stars in the back. Oh, it's gone. It came back. The stars in the background, the way they fluctuate, that's so cool.
But you are right about one thing. Just like last time, I want to show you a work of magic that has to do with storytelling.
What's this?
Ooh, it's a book. It's the book we just saw.
This is your mother's dying wish.
Oh dear.
My mother's dying wish was a book?
Is this her journal, perhaps, where she wrote down her last thoughts, or...?
Let me answer that with a question. What do you suppose would be a writer's greatest regret?
Oh my god, the stakes are suddenly so high. Leaving a story unfinished? Or being dissatisfied with the ending of a story? Or if you wrote a story for someone, if that story doesn't reach that person? Or if you wrote a story and then it was grossly misinterpreted?
Have you ever read a book called The Little Witch and the Undying Fire?
We have! I have, but I'm not sure who wrote it. Are you about to tell me?
That's because it was the work of more than one person.
Right, I remember now. There's, I think, 3 volumes, and each one feels like it was written by a different member of the Hexen Circle. One of them was definitely O, right?
It began as a little game at our tea parties. Each of us took turns writing the next part of the story.
And I think Barbaloth was one of them too. Oh, and definitely Rhine-daughter.
I wrote the first volume, then the other mages took their turns. M was tasked with writing the final volume and tying everything up.
Did she never get a chance to?
But by the time everyone had finished writing their parts, Em had passed away. Oh, it was a terrible shame. A true tragedy.
So she never got the chance to write the story at all.
And that is the answer to my question. A writer's greatest regret is to leave a story unfinished.
That makes sense.
But all is not lost. I couldn't stand the doom and gloom of it all, so I went ahead and wrote an ending myself on her behalf.
Aw.
Then what's this book?
This is the answer your mother gave to the same question. In her eyes, this was her greatest regret.
Little concerning because he's right there on the cover, but I trust she'll elaborate.
She made me promise that I would bring it to you because she believed the only person who could resolve this regret is you.
Because it's his story?
So my mother's greatest regret is another unfinished story?
You could say that.
She's being mysterious. Look at her holding her hat. She's being mysterious. I think it's probably kind of a combination of what I was just... Oh, look at how sad she looks. Oh, no. But yeah, kind of a combination of an unsatisfying ending or an ending that didn't develop the way she thought it would. And I think maybe by bequeathing it to him, she's saying basically, I trust you to write your own story. Anyhow.
And I guess resolving the regret means finishing the story?
That's one way to put it.
Alice, you're acting so mysterious.
Oh,
It works
is the
so
straight
well,
answer too
too.
much to ask for?
Of course! It's the Hexen Circle!
Her answer was quite the opposite of what I'd expected. But oh, how touching it was. I'd love to tell you what she said, I really would. But that would spoil the plot, and we can't have that. Spoilers ruin everything.
Ugh. She was hiding behind the chair and then the chair crushed her? I assume she escaped, but bye, I guess.
Oh.
He watches this. I love him so much. He just says, oh. Fine, we'll make do with the breadcrumbs. It's hardly the first time you've strung us along like this.
Just think of this task as giving a story a much-needed ending. All I ask is that you do your best.
Alice, why are you so adorable? She's so playful. I can see how she's a really fun mom to have, you know?
I understand. But I only just started learning human script, and I don't have any writing experience at all.
Oh my goodness, he's learning how to read. How wonderful.
Relax. Why else do you think your dear aunt went and found you two such wonderful helpers?
She moved the camera again. She's holding it right now. Oh my gosh.
With their experience, you'll have so many story ideas you won't know what to do with them. So don't be shy to ask lots of questions.
So that's why we're here. Well, I'm happy to help.
Yeah. If it's to help Durin fulfill his mother's dying wish, then we're in.
We'll happily help. You can dictate and we'll write it down. How about that?
Aunt Alice, could I ask, what kind of story was my mother hoping to write?
Yeah, how much of it is there? Can we read what she's written so far?
I had a feeling this might come up, but that answer isn't mine to give. You'll have to find it yourself, here inside this book.
This music in the background is so cute.
Don't worry. We'll help you come up with loads of ideas.
We've been through a lot, so we can definitely share a lot of story ideas, I bet.
Yeah. Let's find a nice spot where we can settle in and read through this thing. We could even get some snacks, too.
Oh, the actual process might not be quite the walk in the park you're imagining, Paimon.
Because it's a lived story, isn't it? It's one that we can go inside again, isn't it?
Why's that?
Why is that, Alice?
Because when Em created this book, she borrowed my magic. In other words, it's not a book you can just pick up and read. It's a magical book.
Oh, naturally. I mean, look at it. It's glowing. It's sparkling.
Its chapters are scattered through memories of the past. Gather them all, and the book will show you its secrets.
Interesting.
So, where are we supposed to find these memories?
In your heart, I imagine.
Em left a trail of clues for each unfinished chapter. Follow the hints, and you'll find them.
Is it going to take us all over Tevat? Please do.
Oh,
Please
and when
take
it
me to
comes
Dragon's
adding
Spine.
to the story yourselves, you'll need to use this.
Oh. Ink? Ink and pen?
And this is...
It's a UI, Paimon.
This, my dear little Paimon, is the ink M left behind. Infused with a little of my own magic, of course. If you're planning on writing something inside the book, you'll need it.
How very magical. I'm noticing a little bit has been used. Is that to symbolize the story that she started? I
It's
wonder.
extremely precious, so be sure to use it sparingly. This is all that's left.
And you can't make more?
So we need to search for the memories and keep an eye on how much ink we're using.
Though I imagine maybe part of it is she doesn't wish to make more, in order to honor Anya's memory. That's her ink, she's not going to make more of it now that Anya's gone, type of thing.
Oh, it just had to
Maybe.
be a wild goose chase, didn't it?
Trust in the process, Paimon.
Perhaps it's just another form of storytelling. M was ever so creative when it came to things like that. Just think of it as a little challenge your mom left behind. Who knows? There could even be a mysterious prize at the end of it all.
Oh, he looks downcast, though. I think he doesn't believe in himself. He doesn't know if he can succeed at this.
I don't care about that. This was my mother's dying wish. Whatever it takes, I'll find a way.
But of course, there's our boy who tried, 46 times? Even after failing every single time? He's so brave that even when he maybe has his doubts about his ability to complete the task, he's still going to try. I love it. We're here to help.
Yep. With the two of us by your side, you'll be just fine.
Aw. Friendship.
Okie dokie. That should be pretty much all you need to know.
Pretty much, she says. She's definitely left out a few key parts that are for us to discover, hasn't she?
Oh, and once the story's complete, do let me have a little look-see, okay? I've read everything she ever wrote, so naturally, I can't miss this one.
How will we find you? I think she'll find us.
Yeah. Most of the time, you're pretty hard to pin down.
Don't worry, I'll know when you're finished. Just wait for me to reach out.
Of course. She's a very magical lady.
All right, off you go. I can't wait to hear how the story ends.
We'll do our best. It would be cool if we could, choose from various endings. Is that a thing? Was the day that the magic known as storytelling was born. This is Not Cry.
Oh, here we are again. Alice's magic really is incredible, huh?
Let's take a look at this book.
Right. Alice mentioned we should be on the lookout for clues.
So our first memory is... Where? What? When? Who?
Huh?
It's like the Skyward Atlas. Is that the one? The weapon that has blue pages and then it has a little wing?
A corner of repose
Ooh.
for countless tales, watched over by the honor of knights. A place for stories to sleep, perchance to dream of ancient cities and the epics of ages past.
So that's the Knight's Library, of course.
There, a witch once spent a sleepless night, and all to bring forth a story yet untold. Find the place I speak of, for it is where the seeds of this story lie.
Was that a riddle? Where do you think this mysterious place could be?
Obviously, it's the Mondstadt Library.
Hey, you might actually be onto something. Guess that means we need to head back to Mondstadt?
I love it. Oh my goodness, it's really going to take us places,
I
this
had a
quest?
feeling that's where we would be headed. After all, it's
Ooh.
where my mother was from, and I bet it's where she wrote this story, too.
Oh my gosh, well, I'm writing that down. She was from Mondstadt? Oh, look at how happy he looks. I'm so pleased. Yeah, let's write that down. Alrighty, got it. He's from Mondstadt?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Still, I feel bad about dragging the two of you along on such a long journey.
You know what, that would explain how she heard about the story of Dragonspine Durin. And maybe why it was so close to her heart,
Don't worry about it. We don't really have much going on right now, so we're all yours. Come on, let's go!
Let's go! The magic note of storytelling. Oh my goodness, and look at him. It's his constellation. Little baby dragons. No, not dragon spine Durin. Little baby mini Durin. Go to the Mondstadt library. Oh my goodness. Quest in Mondstadt? Quest in Mondstadt. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Well, we have to walk through the town first, of course. Oh my goodness, oh my god. I'm here every day doing my dailies. But it's so nice to be here when there's a quest active. Look at my sparkly path. How is everybody? I really should activate my... What are they called? Traveler's Tales from Mondstadt again? I love it when there's people you can randomly run into, you know? Hello, Luke. I just want this mushroom. I saw the sparkle called to me. We got the sparkle. We're good. I'm just appreciating the stonework. I feel like I'm seeing it with new eyes. Quest in Mondstadt. Isn't that the knights over there? It sure is. My sparkly trail is gone. But my eyes do not deceive me. I see my fellow knights. Hello, knights. Ah, Mondstadt loading screen. How wonderful. Is Lisa here today? Is Jean here today? Excuse me. This should be Jean's office, no? My gosh, oh my gosh, the memories of the Mondstadt Archon class. Oh my gosh. Okay, looking at the teapot, you always need to examine teapots whenever you see them. Because you never know. Clee, are you here? Oh, that's wood. Pardon me, I'm looking for Clee. Thank you.
Hello. May the Animo Archon protect you.
And you, my friend. I guess Clee is not here today. Good for her. She's out and about. Hi, Riot. Now that we have the second floor, we should check the second floor. I'm in full-on hidden interactions mode. It's Albedo's! Hello! This is where Durin was born, kind of ish. For the third time, you know. What is this one? I don't recall, and that's makes sense. It's locked. Okay. Let's go to the library. Sparkle.
Back in the Mondstadt library, huh? Talk about a trip down memory lane.
Ah, Mondstadt. It's been a while. Where's Lisa?
So we're supposed to find the seeds of the story, right? What do you think that means?
Follow the wind?
Well, we're in a library, so it's gotta be books, right? But seriously, there's so many here. How are we supposed to know which ones we need?
Ask Lisa if there's a record of who's checked out what and see if your mom's name is on any from like 50 years ago. Or maybe elemental sites. 2 options.
Making a racket in a library? You should know better than that.
Oh my god, she's really here! Hi, Lisa! Oh my god, we're in the old outfit, talking to Lisa in the Mondstadt library. This feels so surreal.
Lisa! Oh, sorry about that.
Sorry about that, Lisa.
Now, who do we have here? Ah, my golden-haired cutie. And my little horn cutie, too.
It's spreading.
Sorry, Miss Lisa. I know you taught me to be quiet in the library, but Paimon was just trying to help. Please don't be too hard on her.
He is so polite. I love him so much.
Well, it has been far too long since we saw each other, so I suppose I can let it slide just this once.
So, Lisa's been mentoring you? When did that happen?
Back when he first arrived here, poor Jean wasn't sure what to do with him, so I stepped in to lend a hand.
That feels about right. We know that she's tutoring and training Razor, and also possibly Amber. You know, she's a very teacherly type, actually. So I'm not surprised that she took him under her wing, at least a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if she was also helping him learn how to read, but we know that he's been out and about with Albedo for a while now, over in Nodcry, so I assume it's probably Albedo helping him learn how to read. But I'm sure Lisa would be happy to help as well.
I figured, if I can handle a boy raised by wolves, then teaching one who's part dragon should be a walk in the park.
Exactly, Razor.
Nice! Sounds like Durin was welcomed with open arms.
I expected nothing less. That's our Mondstadt.
Why, of course. Now, let's save the reminiscing for another time. I'm sure you're here for a reason. Did you need to borrow some books?
Do you know the book we're looking for?
It's kind of hard to explain. Maybe you could take a look at this.
Oh?
The Magic Book of Magic Bookness. For lack of a better description. Lisa is quite the magic practitioner
I
herself.
see. These so-called seeds of the story must be the books that inspired its creation.
So I wouldn't be surprised if she, particularly as a librarian, could probably get a lot from that book herself.
That's just how it is with stories. They grow out of the tales that came before them. And that mage, I can almost picture her here, hundreds of years ago, scribbling away at one of these very desks.
Hundreds of years ago. I wonder how long Similanka was alive before we visited it.
But we don't know anything about this story. How are we supposed to figure out which books inspired it?
As it happens, just before I found you here, I was looking into something rather peculiar. One of the knights reported seeing some books that weren't listed anywhere in our catalog.
Ooh. Alice, are you helping us out? I recall that the inspiration for the Hexen Circle quest also is they donated a bunch of books to the library, right? Is that right? Do I remember that correctly?
Stranger still, just as he went to reach out for them, the books vanished into thin air. And then a while later, while he was browsing through other shelves, there they were again.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they're not meant for him.
Seriously?
Paimon is alarmed by the prospect of ghost books.
That particular knight knows this library inside and out. I'd be very surprised if he was seeing things. Something tells me these might just be the magical books you're after.
It's very possible.
According to the report, there are 3 of these books in total. I'll be relying on you to track them down, cuties.
3 books. Perfect. Okay. Is that Lisa I see? It sure is.
Well, did you manage to find them?
Oops. Could I say not yet? I'd better keep looking.
Seems like there's still some missing. Why don't you try checking the other shelves?
Will do. Bye, Lisa. Okay. I see a giant arrow. I see other giant arrows, but I'm very intrigued by this sparkle that was sparkling behind us the whole time. Facial dictionary. Oh, I remember the facial dictionary. Delightful. Okay, so that's just a permanent sparkle. I understand. Okay. So I feel like we should check the most obscure corners first. Hi, how's the Hilly Trillian going? Just kind of checking around. There's none down here. Oh. What? Hello? I don't know if I've ever run into these two here. I remember they left after we finished up, what was it, Tsurumi Island, right? And I remember seeing them elsewhere than when we first saw them, but oh my gosh. Was that here? Phew, that felt good. Or should I say, this is how the largest library in the north should be? To think that I'd have the opportunity to finish the whole Vera's Melancholy series in one go. Ah, that was wonderful. Lady Sumida, it might be best to keep your voice down. Ah, right. Sorry. I was getting too excited there. No, I'm worried that you might get hurt. That librarian has an immense aura around her. Eh? Really? I thought she was a rather typical, slightly lazy witch. I'm sorry, are witches typical to you? But now that you mention it, those characters do tend to be the strongest. Right then. Best not get on her bad side. Actually, I could write a story based on just such a character, couldn't I? Something like the Mage of the Great Library. How have your travels been going? Ah, it's been a while. Oh, if it isn't the legendary Vega. Our travels? You know, I used to go out to travel to collect reference material a lot. I went to Misogyn Gorge to study how to write thunderstorms, headed to the Serpent's Head to learn how to describe a snake demon. I got Kama to join the military to better understand the lives of the absconters. Man, being Kama is a tough job. It wasn't much. But this, on the other hand, is a real journey. One with no real objective in mind. Only now have I discovered that there are just so many interesting things worth writing about in this world. Just like in Kino's travels. Kama and I visited the recommended sites and stores around these parts before camping out in the wild, exchanging stories with unfamiliar travelers by the campfire. And when we woke up, we found our belongings all missing. Oh, wait, so did that turn out okay in the end? It did. Honestly, when we found out that the gang of thieves had 10 or more members, I thought we weren't getting our stuff back. But somehow, Kama was able to convince them to return our things. They even gave him these coins with Raven insignias on them to go. Shame. I thought that this would make for an interesting story, but Kama wouldn't tell me how it all went down. You're pretty good, Kama. I simply did as I should. You need not worry, Lady Sumida. You really are indispensable, Kama. With you by my side, I doubt we'd have any trouble, even if our adventures took us to the edge of the world itself. Speaking of which, you really have changed a lot since the whole incident with Surumi Island. There are things you want to do now, and opinions and doubts you want to express. Well, if you do not find it suitable, Lady Sumida. No, I think it's great. Your views are all well worth considering. Well, I'll leave the two of you alone then. Perhaps we'll meet again in some other place. Indeed. See you, Vega. Let's meet at the end of all things, just like in Flowers for Princess Facial. See you, Vega. Take care of yourself. Kama is just as cool as the last time we saw these two. Oh my gosh, I love these two. Yeah, I definitely haven't spoken to them before here in Mondstadt. That was new dialogue for me. I adore them, actually. And Kama is so cool, so am I to understand that he successfully fought off all those treasure hoarders? Because typically they drop treasure hoarder insignias when we beat them. Oh my god. And so, one wonders. Oh, the Boar Princess! Oh, these are all great titles. Well, I want to read this one first. Experiment log number blank blank blank.
An experiment log? Looks like part of the title's been erased.
Is there any of the writing left?
There's something seriously suspicious about this book.
I have my concerns. What's it say? Ah, darn. Experiment log. See, my concern is Kali, to be honest with you.
Let's hang on to this one for now. Could be one of the ones we're looking for. It's one of M's, after all.
Right? Right. Because of, the theater. And you see the Boar Princess in the theater.
Second strongest spell in existence. Do not show Klee.
Oh my god.
Wait, there's actually a book like that right here in the Mondstadt library? That title's just gonna make people even more curious. Huh. There's definitely something fishy about this one.
So what do you think the first strongest spell in existence is? And if it says second strongest do not show Klee, I assume it has something to do with explosives. Blank verses?
Kinda looks like a poetry collection. But why is part of the title missing?
And that sort of blanked out expression. Is that Irminsul's doing? Can we possibly say that that's Irminsul's doing?
Let's see what Lisa makes of it.
Or maybe Lisa will be able to tell us the history of the book. Dumpty Dumpty treasure trove.
Oh, wait! Did Klee write this one? Should this even be here? We better show it to Lisa.
Maybe that is indeed a Hex and Circle book. Oh, I can sit down if I so desire. I think that's all of them that we saw, right? You said it, Ella. Where's Durin? This is so sad. Okay.
Well, did you manage to find them?
We found some. You'll have to tell us what they are, though. Experiment log number blank.
Huh. This book definitely doesn't belong here.
Yeah, we can tell just from reading the title.
Albedo was the one who brought it in. He suggested I place it on the restricted list and keep it sealed away.
Is it his work or just something he was researching?
Why?
He said it's full of forbidden alchemical formulas, some of which could even result in the creation of dangerous monsters. Apparently, the danger it posed was so great, he didn't even feel like it was safe to carry around or keep it in his workshop.
And so he entrusted it to Lisa instead. That tells you a lot about how skilled the Lisa is.
Really? Definitely sounds like it shouldn't be here then.
Is there a restricted section then? Possibly one that's not in this room, it's somewhere else?
Still, if that maid read this book too, it must have been written a lot earlier than I'd imagined.
I wonder if then maybe it was Rhindaughter's work.
Well, did you manage to find them?
Next up, we have the second strongest spell in existence.
Truly extraordinary, and certainly not the kind of thing that should be just lying around. In fact, Miss Alice gave strict instructions about it.
Uh-oh.
So, it's some kind of book of spells? Paimon's guessing magic this powerful should be kept a secret.
And how did it end up out in the open then?
It's true. This book does contain one of Miss Alice's spells. But honestly, virtually no one could actually pull it off, even if they tried.
Wait, that's really cool though. It has one of her spells, the second strongest spell in existence, she calls it. Ooh.
The only reason it's even meant to be in the restricted section is because we can't let Klee get her hands on it. After Klee was born, Miss Alice advised us to seal it away. She even added that little subtitle herself.
Really feels like Klee must have a tremendous magical talent then. If Alice is concerned that Klee will attempt to do it and something will happen. Lisa was saying that, let's see, virtually no one could actually pull it off even if they tried. And yet if Klee tried, she might cause something to happen, and potentially something dangerous, because I imagine the spell wouldn't go through all the way. Fascinating.
So,
That's
it's
our
to keep
Klee.
it away from Klee, huh? Does that mean she could use it to cause even more mayhem than she already does with Jumpy Dumpty?
No, that's not it. As Miss Alice herself put it, letting Klee see it too early would spoil the surprise.
Oh, I see. Never mind. So instead of her having potentially a dangerous amount of magical aptitude, instead it's... I will give it to her, just later, and I don't want her to see it until it's time.
Well, did you manage to find them?
Does kind of make you wonder why she wrote it down at all, and why it's in the library at all, but I'm sure Alice has her reasons. Blank blank verses.
Yes, this is a restricted book, all right. It certainly isn't supposed to be here.
This one I'm the most curious about. What is it?
Huh. And it looks like a regular poetry collection. How did it end up being classified as a restricted book?
What's the poetry about? Who's it by?
The issue lies with one of the poems inside. You've heard of the great battle that took place on Dragonspine, yes?
Oh, so this might be one of the books that inspired the book then.
500 years ago, during the cataclysm in Conria, an evil dragon descended upon Mondstadt. A fierce battle with Dvalin ensued, but in the end, the evil dragon fell, and Dragonspine became its resting place.
Just the way she's looking at Durin the entire time that she describes the story. If I were him, I'd feel a little awkward. Hang in there, buddy.
You're talking about Durin. The Durin of Dragonspine.
Yeah, he knows exactly who that person is to him, too.
Well, the poem in question turns the whole battle into a dance, with the evil dragon recast as an innocent child who came here in search of friends.
Right, okay.
But given all the suffering experienced at the claws of that dragon, how could the people of Mondstadt accept such a retelling?
Well, it has been 500 years. And the people of Mondstadt are very accepting. And I feel like that retelling kind of matches the experience of Elinos, you know? Elinos didn't realize that being an abyssal creature meant that, you know, just trying to explore this world, just trying to participate in it, caused harm. And Elinos was devastated to learn the truth. Then again, as our recollections did just remind us, the Durin of Dragonspine, after he fell, became a very... I mean, you can see why. Became a very hurt person. Became a very jealous creature. So, yeah, Dragonspine Durin did try to do some awful things. But I feel like I could definitely believe that the initial quote-unquote attack all those years ago wasn't intentional, you know? I think we've actually read a little bit about that. Wait, in a weapon? Possibly Cinnabar Spindle or Festering Desire, I bet. Because didn't Rhindaughter literally tell Dragonspine Durin, go out, see the world, explore, basically? And he tried to, and then immediately accidentally attacked Mondstadt? And I have faith in the people of Mondstadt. I do.
Bards are often accused of inventing history or distorting the truth in their ballads. but this one hit a bit too close to home.
And so it was restricted. I wonder who wrote it.
And since the Knights back then were unable to track down the author, they decided to ban the entire collection, blot out the title, and seal it away for good.
Oh, good. This was from back then. Back then, it was restricted. So maybe in the modern day, people might be a bit more understanding?
So the version in the poem, it was all a lie?
What if it wasn't? And I wonder if that's what Anya thought too. What if it wasn't?
I'm afraid that question is something only the dragon himself could answer. Well, would you look at that? Seems like these are the little troublemakers you're after. And all three just so happen to be forbidden texts. What kind of story requires reference material like that, I wonder?
Wait, we didn't make it through our whole list. We didn't get to ask her about the Boar Princess. So what do we have? We definitely have the poetry collection. I'm assuming the Boar Princess. And what's the other one? Is it the spell or is it the research notes?
Forbidden texts? You know, the first time you mentioned that the library had a restricted section, Paimon thought you were just trying to scare us. Are you saying it actually exists?
Not really something you should be poking your little nose into, is it, cutie?
She's like, you don't want to know the answer, Paimon.
Sorry.
Seeing as it was Miss Alice who asked you to look for these books, I won't question the matter. But they'll need to be sealed away again once you're done, so don't forget to return them.
Don't worry, Miss Lisa. I won't forget.
Well then, that's all from me. After all that hard work, I think I've earned myself a nice cup of tea.
Bye, Lisa. Have a nice...
All right, we've gathered all the reference books. What's next?
What time is it? Have a nice afternoon? Have a nice evening? Have a nice tea time. There you go. Tea time is eternal. Ooh.
Wait, look!
Magic books. Magic books indeed. You see, the books are friends with each other. So, man, I wish we could have gone through the whole list. Alright, well, let's open it. Enter the world within the book? Why not? Find the place I speak of, for it is where the seeds of this story lie. Act 1, birth!
Long, long ago, an evil dragon descended upon the human world, bringing terrible calamity in its wake. Bravely did the people resist, until at last, the dragon lay slain. Later, a witch with a love for stories came upon the tale of the evil dragon, and for reasons she could not explain, felt a pang of sorrow on its behalf. For she knew, despite its body being born of wicked alchemy, all along, the dragon's soul was that of an innocent child. Right up to the moment of its death, it had no choice in becoming a vessel of calamity, nor could it fathom the cruel fate that lay before it. Though the witch had a love of stories, she was not pleased with how this one ended. No, that won't do, she thought. I'll write you a better ending instead. And so she set off to do just that, borrowing a little magic from her friend. With it, she wove a dragon's egg, resolving to rear a dragon child of her own. Yet long in thought she lingered, wondering what kind of world her little dragon ought to behold upon waking.
Oh. What should be used to adorn his cradle? Oh my god, oh my god. Wisp of woodland air, or a trace of palatial splendor? Oh my goodness, we're rewriting the story. No way. Oh my gosh, okay. So thoughts on that? Yeah, it's exactly as we suspected, you know? She understood that this newborn being surely was innocent at heart. and it was just fate that led to its calamitous end. And so she wanted to give him a better story. But another interesting thought was, in this version of the story, there's no Dvalin, as Lisa was just remembering. In the fight over Dragonspine 500 years ago, it was Dragonspine Durin versus Venti and Dvalin, right? But in this version, it was just humans resisting. Interesting. I wonder if that will have any consequences later on. As to my instinct is, as much as I want to spoil our dear precious Durin, we should have humble beginnings, no? And Wisp, Wind Wisp, very Mondstadt. I love Mondstadt. So, probably fresh air, right? If we want our dragon to grow up among people and to have friends and companionship, we should not set him apart. Right? That's my hope.
At last, she made her mind up, adorning the cradle with a wisp of woodland air. Then, she quietly waited for the egg to hatch.
What a beautiful egg, if I do say so myself. How delightful. Look at the little bed. Adorable. Wonderful. Ooh.
Whoa! We're actually inside the story!
And wait, an Anya Dodoko.
This must be Aunt Alice's magic.
That was the opening we just heard, right? Sounds like the story is about Durin.
Yeah!
I wonder how he'll feel, though, seeing this Dodoko of his mother. Look at that bittersweet look.
A story about me?
Deja vu.
Why don't we just see where the story takes us? All we know is the beginning at this point.
Okay.
And now a golden-haired traveler, a silvery sprite, and a dragon-born youth step onto the stage. What new chapter will their arrival bring?
A silvery sprite for Paimon. You're a sprite now, Paimon.
Whoa! That came out of nowhere! Was that the same voice we heard just now?
Sounds like this story even has its own narrator.
Yeah. But why does it sound so familiar?
I've missed this. It's just like the stories my mother used to tell me.
Oh.
You mean... Em? She used to tell you stories?
Used to tell you stories? What, in Simulanka, or...?
Yeah, she loved it. Back when she was still alive.
Oh.
Sorry, we should focus on what we're here to do. So, now that we're in the story, what's next?
I guess that makes sense, right? Because he missed her. He missed her so much after she died, so naturally they must have spent a lot of time together.
The dragon youth wondered aloud. Yet all he could do was wait for the story to unfold.
Nobody is reacting to the Dodoko in the room. Have we not seen her yet behind the table?
Of course, there's something to be said for helping it along. Perhaps a little exploration could prove fruitful.
Oh! Is that a hint?
Let's follow her suggestion for now.
Yeah, I agree.
I want to check on the egg. Oh, we're Durin. Interesting that we have our skills available. Hi.
This Dodoko doll is meant to be the witch in the story, right? Wait a second.
She has a rose and she has a feather.
All the people we've seen that look like that turned out to be mages from the Hexen Circle. Do you think the witch in this story is one of them too?
My mother had a hat just like this.
Right? It's definitely an Anya Dodoko.
And the witch must be Em. Looks like this story really is about Durin, huh?
Whether the sprite spoke true or not, it had little bearing on the story at hand. For in that moment, what mattered most was not that she was a witch, but a mother waiting for her child to hatch.
Let's keep looking.
This is so cute. Does that imply that Durin hatched from an egg? I fully believe it. Of course, mini Durin probably did, right? Am I observing the books at this point? Okay. I want to check on the egg, but also I'm a little concerned that if I do, the story will move along. So let's check on the books. Look, the little fish. That's adorable. Are the fish crying? They are. That's fantastic. Once again, it feels like we're in a little teapot.
Look at all these books. Guessing the witch did a lot of reading while she was waiting for the egg to hatch.
It just so happened a dragon egg wasn't the only thing she was incubating here.
Ooh. Would the other thing be a story, or...?
Where else might a story be born, if not among books?
Oh!
Paimon, you are especially adorable today. Can I sit? No. No rest for the wicked. Oh, except you are not wicked. You are the most unwicked. That's the whole point. Egg!
This must be the dragon egg, right? Looks like it's gonna hatch any moment now. So we've got a dragon egg about to hatch, a witch who loves stories, and that evil dragon we heard about at the beginning. Yep, it all adds up.
I wonder, if the dragon egg hatches while we're in the story, and we're still in the story after it hatches, are there going to be 2 Durins? Will we have a human Durin and a mini Durin? Durinception?
This is my story, isn't it?
Sure looks like it.
Okay, so how are we supposed to help the story along? It feels like all we can do right now is wait.
Maybe we could offer some words of encouragement?
Apparently,
The egg?
it hadn't dawned on the group to look for a way to help the egg hatch faster.
Exactly. You know, I don't want to hurt the egg. I don't want to do anything that would cause it to hatch prematurely, but maybe we can just give it some encouragement. So that a certain someone in there can feel comforted and ready to come out into the world.
Oh, right. We're at the point in the story where we're waiting for the baby dragon to hatch. So that has to happen before the story can continue.
And how do we do that?
With the flames at his command, perhaps the dragon youth might be able to provide the egg with sufficient warmth.
That's another good idea. I was thinking, there's no heat lamps in here, are there? But he has his flames.
What? You want us to roast the dragon egg?
No. Literally, it's like an incubation chamber. Gotta make sure it's comfy.
The silvery sprite's surprise betrayed her lack of reading.
Oh.
For in countless tales, it is told that only by fire's embrace will a dragon's egg hatch swiftly.
Well, excuse you. My Paimon is very busy reading academic text. That's why she's not well versed on the, care and keeping of dragon eggs.
Huh, you kinda have a point there.
Want to give it a try, Durin?
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
That must be why we have access to his skill. We can set the egg on fire! After Durin releases his elemental skill, Convergence into Division, both his elemental skill and normal attack will be converted into special forms. Casting the special elemental skill, Transmutation, will turn his next elemental burst into Principle of Purity, manifesting his power in the form of Dragon of White Flame. Casting the special normal attack, Transmutation, will turn his next elemental burst into Principle of Darkness, manifesting his power in the form of Dragon of Dark Decay. So,
Can I stop here and play? I mean, take a stroll. I won't go too far.
I'm thinking we should probably do, pardon me, Durin, skill. Let's not attack the eggshell.
A turning point in...
Let every unborn life be welcomed with tender anticipation, and may that warmth stay with it for a lifetime.
It's shaking! It's going to take ink to hatch it. Oh, we used some of our ink.
At last, under the witch's expectant gaze, the little dragon broke free from its shell.
There he is! Oh my gosh, it's Mini Durin. Welcome back to the world, Mini Durin.
No living being has ever decided the moment of its birth. You were no exception, my child. I brought you into being because I willed it so, just like the witch who created that evil dragon.
I really wonder how the Hexen Circle, and particularly Anya, feel about Rhine-daughter sometimes.
But I promise you this. Your birth was wanted. You are loved, and you will have a different fate than the dragon that came before you.
Oh my goodness. What things to hear when you're just first born. Your birth was wanted and you are loved. She was a wonderful mother, wasn't she?
You've never told me those things before, but for some reason, I always knew.
Oh, and he gets to hear it too.
Thank you for bringing me into this world.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad he's happy that he
The
exists.
waiting witch did not feel lonely, for she had 3 visitors by her side.
Look at the Paimon
Together,
Dotoko.
they beheld the hatchling's first breath of life.
My goodness, look at them. They're so cute.
Holding her dragon child close, the witch promised him a life unlike that of the evil dragon. And so, nestled in his mother's warm embrace, did the little dragon's story begin.
Congratulations. Happy birthday. There, a witch once spent a sleepless night, and all to bring forth a story yet untold. Wait, Mondstadt.
Isn't this Mondstadt? Looks like we're back in the real world.
Oh, what a beautiful sunset. Ah, the Mondstadt music.
Looks like there's more written on the page now and less ink left than before. So, does that mean we've completed this chapter?
So it is Durin's story after all. Or at least, a window into his past.
Yeah, but why does M seem to think that the story isn't finished yet? Durin broke free from the curse, came into this world with a new body, and even made a bunch of new friends. That already sounds like a happy ending to Paimon.
Maybe there'll be some clues in the following chapters?
True. Everything's always so mysterious with these mages. Guess all we can do is wait for more clues.
I'm thinking that if the story isn't meant to take place over Durin's entire life, that is to say, it's not meant to end with his death, it's going to end at some point soon, then the story isn't just Durin's life, it's some specific part of it. And I wonder if it's the part that he inherited from Dragonspine Durin, because we're seeing a strong theme of that already with the books in the Mondstadt library. And, you know, that was a big part of the reason why Anya stepped in to create this Durin in the first place. So I wonder if that story needs to come to an end, so that Durin can then finish out his own major story throughout the rest of his life, you know? That's my guess for now.
Huh.
Huh? What's huh? Is everything okay? Hello, Dotoko.
Is this thing on? All right, that should do it.
Hi, Alice.
Hey, that's Alice's voice.
Hello there, children. If you're hearing this, you've stumbled upon the little recording I left for you. I thought you could use a few hints about how the book works. By now, I'm guessing you've already begun to leave your mark on the story. You should know, however, that the book needs time to absorb the ink, so the next chapter's clues won't show up right away.
There it is, right? The time limitation.
Wait, so even magic ink needs time to dry?
The good news is, you can return to any chapter you've already completed and continue to explore the mystical, magical storybook world you helped create. Have fun, dearies. Toodles!
Bye.
Oh, man. Paimon was so ready to knock this out in one go.
Maybe it's for the best. Sooner or later, we'll end up being whisked off to another world again, and if that happens, who knows when we'll be able to come back.
And I like the idea. It feels to me like we're savoring this story, you know? It's literally about the experience and about the journey of it. So I like the idea of letting this experience exist for several days.
So it might
I'm
be
not
good
opposed.
to take a break while we can.
And you're being a very responsible young adventurer, Durin.
A break.
Paimon's like, I have never heard of the idea. Oh, I guess now is as good a time as any. Are you hungry, Paimon?
Yeah. Paimon has a sudden craving for the good hunter's sticky honey roast. And we happen to be in Mondstadt, so...
So let's meet up here later. I need to find Miss Lisa to return those books anyway.
Aw, don't want us to come with? You don't want to meet us at the Good Hunter after? We'll treat you. Aw. Oh, he's still there! Open. I'm way over here. It says open. Wait for the book to reveal hints for the next chapter. Next chapter unlocks in 7 hours. I'm guessing it's a daily reset type of thing? So we can go back into the story. We can go back to the chapter we just did. I would like to try to talk to Durin. Is he going to be hanging out here for the rest of this quest? That's hilarious.
Aunt Alice said we can return to the story world at any time. If you feel like checking it out again, just come find me.
Is he on the map? I don't want to lose him. Where is he? Okay. Here-ish. Okay. I do want to go back in. I just want to see what it looks like. See if anything's changed. See if there's any new things to experience. Or if they're just letting us experience this world again. Anya's gone. Oh, new observer though, because she's gone.
Huh. Paimon doesn't remember seeing this many manuscripts last time we were here.
She must have published these ones later.
So, she wrote this many books even after Durin was born? Let's see.
Interesting. Is that a letter from her?
Weird. Is it just that Paimon hasn't read enough, or were none of these ever actually published?
Aw.
Wonder which story these are for.
Beats me. Maybe it's one we haven't read yet.
Well, looks like a lot of work went into it, so it must be a pretty great one.
Fascinating. She has another story she was working on, maybe multiple other ones? Are these meant to be additions to Durin's story later on? Is that the story that will one day become Simulanka? Could be anything. This looks like a cozy little bed. I am in love with how many toys there are here. She really wants them to have a happy childhood, you know? How wonderful. Okay, so I think that's it for this first leg of the journey. I'm assuming if we go to the door, we can leave? Ah! No! Let me out! Oh my god, we're stuck in here forever. Durin was right. Who knows when we'll next be able to return from this world. I can probably teleport, right? Oh, thank god. Okay. Let's try teleporting here. What's a good way to find him? He was... there. I see him. I see him. Okay. So for this leg of the journey, since we are... is that a sparkle? It is. It's eggs. Let's leave the eggs alone. Since we are done for the time being, we will cut it here. And we'll come back here and pick up next time. And probably do at least one more leg during this episode. We'll see. Anyways, for now, that is all from me. What an adorable start to the story. I love the magic effects. That book looks awesome. And I'm excited to see what the reason for this story is, you know? Is there a thread here that Anya wants to resolve? I'm guessing there is, and I'm excited for it. I have a lot of trust in Anya already. I think she really has, you know, her love for Durin at heart. So, I think we're in good hands. And I will see you in but a few moments for the next leg of this journey. Bye! And welcome back. Okay, trying to keep my distance, because I'm not sure if I'll need... Ah!
Hey, Durin, any more clues for us? We're all set for the next chapter.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I was just about to come find you. Let's see what it says.
What does it say?
Now sprout to life the story's seeds, stirred by wind-born melodies.
Ah, classic Mondstadt. Also, just a great Mondstadt photo. Dragon spine in the background, the wind blowing today. How beautiful.
Then on that breeze the music leaves, fading into distant memories. Seek the place where wind and tale entwine, and once there, make 3 riddles into verse, and 3 melodies into song.
Do you want us to write 3 songs, or sing 3 songs that have already been written? Because writing songs is very hard, so I kind of hope it's the second one.
For in poetry and song will this story start to blossom.
Where is this place? My instinct is Windrise? But is that right? Or maybe the cathedral? Because there's a lot of singing there, right?
Come on, another riddle? All that talk about wind and melodies? What do you think the answer could be?
Wind, melodies, Mondstadt. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Oh, that was cute. Oh my gosh, the wink.
Care to elaborate?
Wind? Music? Poetry? Tone-deaf bards gotta know the answer.
Of course it makes me think of him, but I didn't realize we'd get to actually see him. Yay.
You mean Lord Barbados?
You know too.
Albedo introduced us when I first arrived in Mondstadt. I mean, someone like me was bound to catch his eye sooner or later.
So that implies that Albedo also knows, but I think that makes sense. I think we even saw that in Paralogism, didn't we? But it makes sense because the whole Hexen Circle knows, and Albedo just is kind of in the habit of knowing things, isn't he?
It's better that it's out in the open anyway. Now, how should we track him down?
My first thought is go to the statue he often performs up there, or just ask the wind. See if he'll answer. There he is! Oh my god, that's so cool.
I'm pretty sure he's already caught wind of what's going on here. Why don't we just see where the wind takes us?
Durin, I'm so proud. A pun. A wind pun. It's wonderful.
Right. He definitely makes it easy to forget he's a real god sometimes.
He's just a super relaxed guy. I adore it. Oh my gosh. The sparkle was calling to me the whole time. Let's follow the guidance of the wind to find Venti. He's nearby. This is... Oh my god, look! Do you see the wind on the ground? Oh my god, that's so cool. Hi, Venti. I'm so happy right now. But this is a random place. This is kind of where Wind Trace happens. Am I going the right way still? I think so. Not exactly by the side gate of the city. We're a level higher than we should be. Oh! He's on the wall.
Paimon! What a sight for sore eyes!
Oh my god!
And the little dragon from the fairy tale world.
Venti! Hi!
I heard your voices calling out to me on the wind. Something about needing help with a riddle?
Oh my god, I adore him.
Sorry to disturb you, Lord Barbados.
Be careful saying that out loud in the middle of Mondstadt.
Disturb me? Not at all! To tell you the truth, I'm just as curious about this riddle as you are. Let me take a look.
Did you see the way he floated down? That was so cool. I love it when a character floats. Top 10 character traits of all time. Their floatiness. Doesn't ring a bell?
What is it? Did you figure out the answer?
3 riddles and 3 melodies. That sure takes me back. The answer you seek lies hidden in memory.
This is familiar to you. I'm racking my brains. I don't think it's something we've encountered in this story before. The riddles part is really, I think, the key part that is unfamiliar to me. But it's something that Venti has experienced before.
Looks like running to Tone Deaf Bard was the right call after all.
Are you willing to tell us the answer, or to give us a hint?
Long ago, those mages came to Mondstadt, seeking to test their strength against mine.
Oh, you know it's an important story when the music changes.
But I replied, let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song.
Such a good quote. And it does make you wonder, though. Why would the witches come to Mondstadt to test their strength against Venti? You know, there's so many other nations they could go to. There's so many other people they could test their strength against. What specifically drew them to Mondstadt? And to Venti? I'm wondering, maybe could it possibly have something to do with Anya, for instance, is from here? We learned that in the first part of this quest. Maybe she wanted to come back to Mondstadt specifically for some reason? Maybe they just happened to start with Mondstadt. They planned to go through all the rest of the nations, kind of like we are. But Venti talked them out of it, basically. Just a curious decision. If you're planning to test your strength as a mage against a god, why did you choose Barbados? Fascinating, isn't it?
So I strummed my lyre and sang them this verse.
There he goes. Oh my god, I love all the floating.
Oh wind, welcome now, my guests. Pass through verdant leaves unseen, where shape your formless self may take, and offer up a graceful scene, a fleeting gift for welcome's sake.
Ooh.
Sleep at the edge of a sea of clouds where land meets sky and sky meets ground. They're frighten off the noisy crowds and bring my guests a calm profound.
Okay.
Fly beneath the stars up high where mortal noise is swept aside, that my dear guests with starry eyes may share the dreams they hold inside. Now go to where I vowed to keep a quiet spot for them to sleep. No clash, no contest bars the way. Just tea and mirth to fill the day.
Oh my god, did you see the win?
There you have it, the 3 melodies. As for the answers to those 3 riddles, I trust you can guess them by now.
Let's see. I did find 3 main points to this. The first is he gave them a gift. And I was going to say a gift and then a calmness and like a place to sleep, right? But what this makes me think of is the floating island, right? A quiet place where you can rest peacefully and share secrets, possibly. That makes me think of the floating island.
The woods, the edge of a cliff, and the sky?
Correct. Funnily enough, your mother was also the first to solve it, all that time ago.
Aw, he takes after her.
There must be some kind of special rapport between those who write stories and those who sing them.
Oh, yeah, I can see the connection. Oh my god, I love it.
The woods, a cliff, and the sky. Oh, so that's where it is!
Seems like Paimon's got it too.
I suppose the spot that answer points to is where you're headed next. You should know, after solving my riddle, the mages even accepted my proposal and made that location their official meeting spot.
And what a win for Venti, you know? They came to Mondstadt apparently to test their skill against him, and instead ended up putting their headquarters there, under his protection. Like, it completely turned around the we're gonna fight you attitude into actually let's be allies. Let's be steadfast allies. I love it. Venti's very good at diplomacy in his own way, isn't he?
And going by what your book is suggesting, once you found it, you might want to try playing the melody I just shared with you.
Wow, you're being so generous today. Thank you, Venti.
Guess you can be pretty reliable when it counts, huh? Great Animo Archon?
Careful, Paimon.
Thanks for the help, Lord
Oh
Barbados.
my god.
um,
It's a group that is terrible at keeping a secret, but they're so sweet about it, you know?
Still got questions for me, huh?
yeah, you must have read countless tales in your time, being a wandering bard and all. In your experience, why might an author consider a story unfinished?
That is a great question, and I am very curious to hear his answer. But actually, now that I think about it, I don't need to worry too much, do I? I bet Venti can make sure that no one is capable of overhearing us right now.
Unfinished? Well, I guess if there's something left to accomplish in the story, or, if the last line goes, "To be continued."
A literal answer and a more deep answer. If there's something left to accomplish. I think that's the key here. There's something left unresolved.
Huh?
Wow, your helpfulness lasted for like 1 second.
I think he's very helpful.
In all seriousness, I would think the answer to that question lies in your mother's story itself. It's not my place to pry any further.
All right then, we should get going.
Let's go. Do you think we'll have another boss fight? Venti!
I wonder when their next meeting will be.
Oh, the Hexen Circle, I think. Do you ever crash their meetings? Do you ever hang out with them? I bet he would. You know, tactfully. Sometimes, not always. That must be quite the entertaining tea time with Alice and Venti and everybody else. There it is. Oh, wait. I should have gone to the cliff. Maybe we could see something up on the island.
We're here! Now, we just need to play the 3 melodies, and we should be able to gather the memories for the next chapter. monster, right?
Does everybody remember the melodies?
A musical performance. Out of all the things Miss Lisa has taught me, that's the one I'm worst at.
Leave it to me. She's taught you music too? That's amazing. Yay, liar time. Which liar is it? Are they going to let me see? I bet it's the Mondstadt one, naturally. Let's see, so what key is that? I don't trust myself to know what key that is. Yeah, I was wrong. Okay. Yeah, it's the windwheel one. Ooh. Whoops. Oh, it sounds so pretty. Oh, for in poetry and song will this story start to blossom. The Prophecy, Act 2.
Even a war that shook the world could not halt the witches' gatherings. Yet even so, with the passing of time, 3 of their teacups no longer came to be set. The witches did not linger long in sorrow, for the Story Witch had brought glad tidings of her own. Born was her dragon child, safe and sound. Her fellow witches offered up their blessings, eagerly debating how to celebrate the child's birth.
Not Rhindaughter being there. What should be used to celebrate his birth? Okay, so, real quick. Were there 8 cushions originally? And then 3 of them passed away. But one of those 3 was not Anya. She was still alive. We know now, obviously, she has passed, so that means they're down 4 members at least. And that leaves us with... We know, obviously, Alice is alive, Bea is alive, Rhindaughter's alive, and Nicole is alive. Okay, so maybe one of those 4, or one of those 3 teacups that are no longer filled is Octavia, who is simply off-world, because I'm pretty sure she's alive, she's just not around. So I'm guessing the other ones were Jay... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. So, J, O, and our unnamed 8th member are the ones who have left us. But they might not necessarily all be dead because, case in point, Octavia, who is not dead, to my knowledge. And then besides that, the war that they experienced, do you think that would be the Archon War then? It wouldn't surprise me if they were old enough to be... to have witnessed, you know, the War Funerary Flame and all. Obviously, Nicole has, for sure. But I think that doesn't mesh with our timeline of Anya and Durin himself. So, my guess is it's the Archon War? That also doesn't quite make sense, because the inspiration for Anya's adoption of Durin happened during the Cataclysm 500 years ago. So, is this talking about the Cataclysm or another war that happened since then? Details. It could be the Cataclysm, and then they're just meeting now for Durin's birth after the war. Who knows? These look like shells to me. Nautilus shells? Is that what they're called? What should we use to celebrate his birth? Balloons or candy? Oh, I feel like he would love candy, so candy.
In the end, they settled on the sweetest candy they could find. After all, what could be sweeter than the arrival of new life?
Oh, he's so cute. Look at him.
And so, the witches' gathering turned into a birthday celebration.
Hooray, happy birthday. Oh.
So, we're back in the story world, huh?
As if from nowhere, new guests appeared at the
Oh my
witch's
God.
table. Perhaps they too had come to celebrate the dragon child's birthday.
It's so cute. Look at all the cubes. Also, Rhine daughter Dodoko is here. Oh my god. And also, hi, B. This is... I'm so curious about how Rhine daughter's relationship with the rest of the Hexen Circle is right now.
Yet while everyone else was busy thinking about what kind of gift to offer, these three seemed to have come empty-handed.
Oh no. Oh no. What will we do?
Hardly the recipe for a warm welcome to a birthday party, now is it?
Here he is. I was wondering. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 only currently. We could offer our songs, maybe. If it has to be something we currently have on us. I mean, we have our infinite backpack of supplies, but the songs, maybe?
A gift?
Hey, what's this all about? We only just found out this was a party.
While the guests voiced their complaints and grievances, perhaps they should have been wondering what kind of gift to give instead.
The narrator always trying to keep us on path.
So, we need to bring a gift to advance the story? Ah, but where are we supposed to get something like that?
Durin, any ideas?
Perhaps it would be a good idea to have a look around.
This is interesting. Can we make something? It feels a little rude to, like, take something to then present as a gift, but maybe this is a crafting station, so we could make something?
Why didn't you just say so?
Oh my god, look at him! Ooh. He's got a little... seal? Why is that there?
Hey, is that the other Durin?
It's the storybook Durin.
Hey, Mini Durin!
Oh my gosh. Durin, again, Durinception. It's a storybook Durin inside the storybook, even though this is storybook Durin from outside the storybook combined with other Durin. Okay, wow.
Nope, no reaction. Seriously, did he doze off at his own birthday party?
He's a baby! He needs sleep. But also, yeah, that seal.
Brought to life by the witch's magic ink, the dragon child played with animated glee each time the tip of her pen danced across the page. Yet she could not spend all her time writing. For the upcoming witches' gathering, she had no choice but to set down her pen. But before doing so, she wrote one last line. So did the child drift off into blissful slumber.
So, the reason she never wrote the little dragon's reaction was because she ran out of time?
Huh, that's a bit convenient.
I wonder if that's a hint as to what happened to the story we're trying to finish.
Strange. I don't remember ever being at any of the mages' gatherings. When exactly was this birthday party supposed to have happened?
Literally the day you were born, possibly?
No wonder you don't remember. From the looks of it, you were probably fast asleep at the time.
The witches went on chatting away, ignoring the empty-handed guests.
Oh. Can I sit? No, I'm not yet welcome at the table. Hello, witches. Still, it is fascinating how we're recreating and reliving his story. So like he said, theoretically he might remember this, except he doesn't.
Hey, could we use these as gifts, maybe?
Oh my god, look at the little sword.
At last, the guests found something to give the dragon child.
It's like that thing where you put the items in front of the baby and see what the baby chooses to see what kind of person they'll be. Durin, which one of these would you like as your birthday gift?
Guess that's a yes then. Which one should we go for?
I feel like the book, right? But also I feel like Durin should choose because it's literally his gift.
Still, the guests wondered, what kind of gift might the little dragon really want? Should they put a warrior's sword in his hand and send him out on an unstoppable quest to save the world? Or perhaps a wandering hero's slingshot and the promise of a life of endless, uncharted adventure? Or maybe even a scholar's tome and the chance to take on all the world's unsolved mysteries.
Oh, a scholar's tome. Interesting.
Okay. Wow. That's a lot of pressure all of a sudden.
What do you think, Durin?
Oh yeah. Technically, we're actually picking a gift for you. So, which one would you prefer?
You want me to choose? Wow, this feels kinda special.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
How come?
For as long as I can remember, I've spent most of my time living in the stories my mother created. I always thought my mother had everything written out for me already, just like the toy figures in Constellation Metropole. What I wanted to do with my own future. Huh. That's something I've never really thought about.
Oh, look at that. Even now, he's growing. He's learning. I'm so proud.
What did I want back then? Ah. This is the first time I've ever asked myself that question.
Fantastic. She is such a good mother, isn't she?
Sounds like this is the perfect opportunity to answer it then. It's been a while since you left Simulanka, and after everything that's happened, it might be about time to start thinking about your future.
Absolutely.
Then let me give it some thought.
Oh, good job. I'm glad he's giving it genuine thought. Ooh, choose a gift. Oh, I have to choose? It's 2 ink as well. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else to observe. We might have lost our chance since we talked to the table first, but just in case. So, when I think about what he wanted back then, he wanted a companion, he wanted a friend, you know? I don't really feel like that resonates with any of these 3 options. So, let's see. Scholar's Tome is about the mysteries of this world. Warrior's Sword is about saving the world, and Hero Slingshot is about adventuring through the world. I feel like the Scholar's Tome also kind of... Oh, look at him. He's thinking so hard about it, he needs to go take a nap. Adorable. I feel like the Scholar's Tome also kind of would remind him of Albedo. And the sword would probably remind him of the Wanderer, you know? He was the hero when they met. And then the slingshot, oh, could I be so bold as to say that would remind him of the Traveler? Huh. Because what I would want for him is, you know, endless happiness. Now, if we try to get into his mindset, what would make him happy? Saving the world is a lot of pressure. I feel like he's not too invested in the mysteries of this world himself. Wandering is fun, we can attest to that, but kind of carries a sense of loneliness at times.
Each day is a new page in my story. I want to savor every scene, every footnote, before I turn to the next one.
Okay. I'm trying to get clues from his own words. I feel like I'm really between the sword and the slingshot. I feel like the sword really suits him, but again, the pressure of saving the world is quite tremendous. And a slingshot has more freedom to it. Okay. Please enjoy this slingshot. I hope you like it. Oh, I can read them! Okay, cool. A little slingshot, just the thing for a wandering hero to be. Let's keep looking. Let's see what the other 2 say. Tome. A tome, the ideal gift for a budding scholar. And sword. A toy sword, perfect for a little warrior in the making. That is a compelling description. I guess let's give him the slingshot. I'm so torn between the slingshot and the sword. You know, also a sword is a tool, doesn't necessarily have to be used for battles. But at the same time, it's a sword. A slingshot, on the other hand, is more gentle, but less adaptable in a way. Ugh, I'm just gonna go with the slingshot. Let's just go with this one. I hope you like it.
In the end, the guests settled on the Wandering Hero's slingshot.
I hope you like it. I hope that gives you the freedom to find your own happiness, etc., etc.
A wandering hero. So, you're an explorer, just like us.
And I feel like that does match the phase of his life he's in now. You know, he's learning about the world, he's exploring it. He's exploring what it means to be him.
I guess you inspired me.
Aw.
During our journey from Mondstadt to Nodcry, we passed through many places and encountered all sorts of different people. But despite the immense distances between them, there was always one topic that kept cropping up. Your accomplishments.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, I feel very flattered.
Well, we are world-renowned adventurers after all.
And that's also kind of perfect, because that's exactly the sort of thing I was kind of wishing that they added for Varka's expedition. It would be so cool if we could have heard traces of them here and there throughout the nations that they would have passed through as well. So that's cool that our story is left behind as well.
Come to think of it, isn't a wandering hero basically the same thing as an adventurer?
One could argue, sure.
I've always thought of adventurers as people who chase after stories, and in doing so, they also leave behind many of their own.
Great way to put it.
I'd like to become someone like that too.
Oh, good. Oh, good, he likes it. Oh, I'm happy. Happy birthday! Oh, there goes our ink. Attend the birthday celebration with the gift. Okay. Oh, yay, now we get to sit at the table.
Alright. They should let us in now that we've got a gift, right?
Hello there. Brought a gift this time?
The newly arrived guest presented his gift, wishing the little dragon a future as a wandering hero, free and unburdened.
Yes, exactly! That's exactly what I was going for. Oh, I'm so happy I picked that one.
Accepting the guest's blessing, the Story Witch invited him and his friends to take their place around the table.
Hooray. Oh, that's why there's 3 chairs.
Finally, she could introduce them all to her dragon child, telling all in attendance about the moment of his hatching, and of course, the name he'd been given.
Oh, yes?
It was then that the Seer Witch, diviner of the stars, withdrew her gaze from the heavens and turned a sorrowful glance upon the little dragon.
Oh?
You gave him the same name as that evil dragon?
That's right. But the life I intend for him shall be very different.
Alright, just like that, I am now convinced that, of course, the narrator we've been hearing is probably Anya's voice in her elderly years. I was torn between Anya, Bee, maybe, or Alice trying to imitate Anya. But that voice sounds like exactly the same, so I think it's her.
What folly, to love so blindly. For as you must know, a name is the mirror of destiny itself. He who bears an evil dragon's name must also inherit the fate of its previous owner.
Oh my gosh. I remember this from watching Simulanka. It was such a cool thing that Anya wanted to do. And if they give me more details about how it worked, I'm going to be overjoyed.
His fate has been foretold.
And yet?
Then I'll rewrite it.
Uh-huh.
The witches at the table fell silent, for they knew the Seer Witch's words had never once proven wrong. Yet, just as clearly, they recognized the Story Witch's resolve, for there is scarce a force in this world more fearsome than a mother's love. At last, the Merry Witch stepped forward, dispelling the uneasy silence.
The Merry Witch, is that Alice?
So be it. Then we'll all lend a hand. Together, we shall rewrite this child's fate.
Wow. The Hexen Circle really are ride or die. That was an interesting interaction there because it seemed like, basically, in the face of a disagreement between 2 members of the Hexen Circle, everyone else will just not get involved. That's maybe one of their rules or just one of the ways they like to do things. Everyone else fell silent, you know, when Bee and Anya had 2 differing opinions. But then, Alice steps forward and says we will all help. They're very good at resolving conflict between them, aren't they? I think they're all very gracious, perhaps is the word. Even if Bee has her doubts that it'll work, she's not so petty as to refuse to help, I would assume.
You mean to defy one of the fundamental rules of this world?
I refuse to be shackled by such rules. Besides, this is a witches' gathering, is it not? What could be more fitting a subject for this occasion than to defy them?
Alice is so cool. Oh my god. A little terrifying, as always, but so cool.
Oh? Sounds like an interesting experiment.
Of course you would say that. Of course you would. Also, Sage Witch. Perfect.
I suppose, were we to succeed in this endeavor, we might bring a touch of wonder to this otherwise dreary sky of stars.
The Merry Witch finally talked them all round, just like she had done many times before.
That is impressive because Alice is technically the leader of the group, I believe, because she brought it together. And so when she said, we will help, it's kind of assumed that everyone else will contribute, but they didn't do it just because Alice is the leader and she said so. They did it because they all decided, yeah, we want to, actually. Even V, which is super cool.
Warm and strong as the sun she was. So much so, in fact, that those who her light shined down upon had no choice but to bask in it.
Wow, that is high praise from Anya.
And so the witches readied their gifts. 3 marvels of the cosmos.
You can tell that she really regarded Alice warmly. 3 marvels of the cosmos. Does this somewhat mirror the 3 things that Albedo needed in order to make Durin during paralogism?
For this child, I shall decipher the ravings of the heavens and lay bare before him the trickery of fate.
For this child, I shall leave a formula powerful enough to unravel the very origins of this world, that he may seek another solution for the conundrum of his life.
I so wonder how Rhindaughter felt about all this. Does she feel like this is maybe a second chance for her to create a better life for a being that was once her son as well? Or does she see Durin as just a completely different experiment? You know?
For this child, I shall call upon wondrous magic to make possible his impossible wish.
All the Story Witch had was the pen in her hand, yet with the love that flowed from it, she resolved to bring forth a marvel of her own. For this child, I shall leave behind the last story I will ever write, and with it, a path to an ending yet untold.
And that's what we're working on right now, isn't it? She's given him an opportunity to write his own ending, to control his own fate. Whoa.
With the witch's blessings given and received, the little dragon's fate at last began to turn.
Wow.
In the midst of the dragon child's birthday celebration, the seer witch proclaimed her prophecy.
The prophecy.
The child had been given the evil dragon's name, and with it, the burden of its fate. But hearing this, the Story Witch vowed to rewrite it all, for such was her love and resolve. And so the other witches offered their gifts in turn,
Ooh.
marvels as rare as any in the cosmos.
Interesting symbols for those
Together,
3.
they sought to test one of the fundamental laws of this world, in part to support a mother's love, and in part to sate their own curiosity.
The Hexen Circle is incredible.
Oh, and I almost forgot. Our new guests came bearing blessings of their own. Who knows? Perhaps this extra spark of life might be all the little dragon needs to change his fate.
Wait, this is getting really cool. So, in a way, presumably, something like this did happen when Durin was born. I don't know if it happened exactly like this, but this story is probably based off something that really did happen, because we know that the Durin of Similanka, having inherited the name of Durin of Dragonspine, needed to, or that fate needed to be changed. You know, that was the whole point, right? Anya created this world in which he could exist with a different fate. And doing something like that is a tremendous work in this world. It needed 4 Hexen Circle members to pull it off. And on top of that, I wonder, maybe they didn't entirely pull it off, and that's kind of what Anya's part in this is is she is continuing their efforts into the future by writing it into the story. And so Bee's and Alice's and Rhindaughter's efforts are still at work, but by writing this story so that this event happened both in the past and again here in the present, we are able to contribute as well. That is so cool. Like, it's happening twice. So that Durin can have a hand in it himself, and so that we can also just contribute a little bit ourselves if we can. I love stories, and I love how they're used within this story to alter the story of this story. It's so many layers. It's so cool. The witches readied their gifts, 3 marvels of the cosmos. And here we are.
Yep. Looks like we've completed this chapter, too.
Is this song called New Day with Hope or something? Perfect song for right now.
Those witches in the story were the mages of the Hexen Circle, right? They sure seem to care a lot about you, Durin. But, Paimon kinda had trouble following their conversation. Just a bunch of mystery, as usual.
I think a significant part of it was, yes, let's overturn some of the heavenly laws, because I'm curious what would happen if we do. I love them so much, the Hexen Circle. They're so scary. They're so cool.
The evil dragon's fate.
Oh, is that what you're worried about? But didn't we already take care of that?
Yeah, after what happened in Simulanka? With everyone's blessings.
Ah, the mages must have had a hand in that, too.
Not surprising, considering Simulanka.
Also, I was just thinking, which part of the story are we even meant to be completing?
The prologue? Or the first act? No, the prologue's probably Simulanka. My guess is it's the first act.
Oh,
That's a good question.
it feels less like we're filling in the gaps and more like we're adding something new altogether. But we use the ink, right? And the book hasn't given us any more clues, so that must mean our task is complete. At least for now.
Yeah, I guess we're doing something right.
Don't worry. Even if we run into trouble, we can always go ask Alice.
Maybe I'm overthinking things. It's just, this is my mother's final wish, so I don't want to mess it up.
Completely understandable.
Anyway, thanks for all your help. I'll let you know as soon as the book reveals a hint about the next chapter.
We will be eagerly waiting.
Okay then. See you in the next chapter.
See you in the next chapter. That's so cool. Oh, and he's here now. Oh, we're here now. Wait for the book to reveal hints for the next chapter. 14 hours, no! Is that the island up there? I guess it is. Oh, I didn't realize these wind gusts were still here. I always just teleport over. Hello. Open? Oh yeah, let's step back in, because last time we did, there was something new to observe. Oh, they're still here. Hello, everybody. Just doing a little loop. Oh, the slingshot is gone. Hope you're sleeping well, buddy. Oh, Merry Witch. Hi, Alice.
As of late, the Tricksy Witch has nearly the entirety of the snowy lands in her grasp. Now none but the Tsar can command her submission.
I'm sorry, Oh, is that, we learned about last time. Oh, gosh. How did I not write down? I swear I wrote this down. Oh, did I put that? Let's see, where did I put? Ivanovna? Is that Ivanovna you're talking about? I really should digitize these notes, to be quite honest with you. Make them searchable. That would be very helpful. But yeah, Ivanovna, who we learned about a little while back. I guess that's who they're talking about. But is that our missing 8th witch? I think I've asked that question before. I'll check.
Such a pity that she can no longer spare the time to join our gatherings.
She's a busy gal.
Tell me, does the Wander Witch still roam among the stars?
Octavia. Okay, so those are the 3. Octavia's one who's missing. Ivanovna's missing as well because she's busy. And what about Jay?
Who can say how long we'll have to wait for her return? I had hoped sharing all the fun little stories from our gatherings might entice her to remain.
Then how about the Memory Witch? Does she still walk the mortal realm?
Okay, wait. Memory Witch. Is that maybe Jay?
Yes, she has that secret mission of hers to accomplish, so she couldn't make it to our gathering. But she doesn't seem to regret her choice, so naturally, it's not my place to pry.
I'm literally going to write these down. Very mysterious indeed. Because if Ivanovna is the missing 8th member, then the Memory Witch must be Jay. Or if Jay is Ivanovna, which I feel like she might be. Did we get a full name? I feel like we got Yana Ivanovna, and I was thinking, well, then she's probably codenamed I, but she could be like, case in point, Anya M. Anders' daughter, right? So it could be Ivanovna, or Iana was her name? J. Ivanovna or something. And so then the Memory Witch would be the missing 8th person. Secret mission belongs to Memory Witch. Is that... I feel like maybe Memory Witch is indeed the missing 8th member, because Secret Mission does sound like somebody who would keep their identity very secret. And that might explain why we've never heard of her before now.
As rare a chance to gather as this. And yet, almost half of us are absent.
Cheer up. At least you came with good tidings.
I suppose I'm just feeling a little sentimental. After all, there will come a day when I, too, am among those absent at these gatherings.
She says almost half of us are absent. So if they do get up to 8 eventually, they're not currently 8. That means somebody's not considered part of the Hexen Circle at the moment. Let's see. Nicole. This might be before Nicole joined. Because between Jay and Ivanovna, or the missing person, that's 2 of the 3 who are not here. Unless Nicole is considered the Memory Witch. That could be it. She does have an excellent memory. She does remember everything. But basically, either our missing 3 are J, O, and secret 8th Hexen Circle member, or Nicole is the Memory Witch. Could be. But then, secret mission, huh? I could see Nicole having a secret mission. But I could also see it being the 8th member. And Anya wants more time with her friends. She knows she'll one day be gone. Honestly, Anya is legendary. It's kind of hinted that she doesn't have much magic, if any at all, but she's just such a good storyteller and such a good writer that they asked her to join. And the rest of them, particularly Alice, put magic into her stories to make them have magical effect. That is so cool. Anya, you legend. Alright, just like last time, we are now stuck. So let us escape. Oh wow, look at the clouds. Oh, what a lovely place. I can't help but notice that that star seems a little bit spikier than the stars that I can build. I want spiky stars in my teapot. Oh, okay. There's the boundary. I guess we'll just teleport out. Man, this little place is so charming. Let's go here so that we can fly back to Durin. You should be over there. Oh, the Mondstadt music. I'm expecting to look around and find a chest. I cannot tell you how many chests I found in Stormterror's lair. Even though I have long since 100%ed that place. I think I found at least 6 after 100%ing it. It was very funny to me.
I think I'm gonna stick around, take my time reading through this book. If you feel like jumping back into the story, just come find me.
Will do. I'm glad he's enjoying it. And I'm glad that they put him next to convenient teleport points too, so we can come find him again next time. Alright, that is it for now. We might do one more leg of this in this episode and then call it there. That'll take us about halfway through. We'll see how it ends up. But for now, we are done here. I'll see you in about a moment to get this started once again. Here, let's land a little bit farther away. So that we can walk up to him next time. Alright, see you in a moment. Bye! And we're back. But Durin appears to have moved. I think he's over in Mondstadt. So let's go ahead and track to the quest. This one. Yep, there he is. There's our quest guidance. Great. Let's head on over. Where is he? Is he in the same spot? Nope, he's in the bushes. He's over by the Adventurers Guild. Oh my god. Oh, wow. I saw Oz first. There's Glee. There's Diona. Wow, everyone's here today. So cool how many characters are involved.
The god of fate calls the outcome of every dice roll before it's even made.
Oh my god, I was going to say so many characters are involved with this quest. Kaya! Oh my god, I don't think I've heard your voice in like 2 years. Hi, Kaya!
And that's why the secret to winning a lot of games is having that god on your side.
That feels incredibly ironic coming from you, the god of luck.
Your luck is amazing, Kaya.
My god, they're playing TCG. Look
Your
at those
turn.
rolls.
Give it another shot.
Wait, that's so cute. They're teaching him.
Fear not, O Crimson Dragonborn, for I, the Princess of Ertelong, have bestowed upon you the benediction of the midnight hour, and with it you shall surely smite this usurper.
Oh my goodness. I think it's been even longer since I've seen Fischl. Hi, Fischl. And how perfect is this? The first time I met her was when the TCG quest happened. And here we are, once again, teaching someone how to play cards.
Mein Fräulein means to say she's rooting for you in secret. Oh, and that you must, at all cost, defeat the one who snatched her limited edition card back.
Oh my, the stakes are high. You've got this. His face, that was amazing.
I'm not too sure if that counts as good luck or bad.
It's just luck, I guess.
'Tis not but the perfidious machinations of fate.
And we're all about rewriting fate, aren't we? Especially in this quest.
Hey, everyone.
Hi, everyone. You know, if you dispose of some of your cards, you can convert your dice.
This honorary knight at Paimon. Back.
Oh my god, hi.
It's good to see you, honorary knight. Mein Fräulein is quite invested in the outcome of this match, so please, allow me to extend greetings on her behalf.
Good to see you too, Oz.
Of course. But if you're out playing cards, how come you're not over at the Cat's Tail?
Did you get kicked out? I see Diona's also outside. There's a story there. What happened?
There's something about our horned friend over there that seems to frighten off little animals. Could be because he used to be a dragon.
I see. He scared the cats. Did he scare Diona too?
Normally, the animals just steer clear of him, but in the close confines of the Cat's Tail.
Utter chaos. Have you ever seen one of those videos where there's like 6 cats in a room and something falls over and they're just running everywhere? There's just cats running everywhere. That's what I'm picturing.
Let's just say the feline residents probably consider it their turf. And we all know how dangerous a cornered cat can be.
So, Durin got scratched?
I just wanted to borrow one of their nests for a nap.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
One of their nests? Wait, you mean a cat sofa?
Do you fit? I feel like those would be a bit small.
Yeah, it's more comfortable for me. I can stretch out just the way I like. But it turns out the Black Cat and his minions are quite territorial.
Durin having beef with the Cat's Tail cats is not what I was expecting. I love it.
Luckily, Miss Diona helped smooth things over, and they finally agreed to let me use one.
Wow, Diplomat Diona today.
But, I only get to use it after dark.
Tough luck, huh?
Oh, Diona stepped in. You know, underneath it all, she really does like helping people.
I do adore Diona.
The more likely reason is because Durin won't touch a drop of alcohol. As far as Diona's concerned, that pretty much makes them 2 peas in a pod. It's a shame, really, considering everything Mondstadt has to offer in that regard.
She overheard. She's not pleased.
Mondstadt's alcoholic drinks are a bit too much for me to handle right now. But maybe someday.
That is fantastic, Durin. Look at him taking care of himself.
There's no need
Good
to
job.
force it. you have to drink just 'cause you're in Mondstadt.
Thank you, Paimon. See? Listen to Paimon. She'll never steer you wrong. She's the most perfect guide, after all.
Yeah, it's just... I'd really like to make some more friends. So I need to learn how humans socialize. I guess alcohol is usually involved, though.
Ah, Durin versus a drinking culture. Good luck, good luck.
But that's why I started learning how to play Genius Invocation TCG. It's also a kind of social activity, but it doesn't involve drinking. And I've been lucky enough to receive the guidance of the Prinzessin de Verurteilung herself.
Oh my god, I bet Fischl loved that. She must adore him.
Exactly! Who needs alcohol when you can make friends playing card games?
An excellent choice indeed.
Speaking of which, need any tips from the master over here? You'll wipe the floor with that opponent of yours. Paimon guarantees it.
Funnily enough, I actually do want to play more TCG. I just can't find players that I'm allowed to play because my level is too low. I've been trying to challenge NPCs when I'm not recording, but they always say no. One day, they'll recognize my skill.
Unfortunately, with the luck he's having, not even that legendary card master from Sumeru could turn things around at this point.
Are you talking about Sino?
Yeah, that last roll wasn't great. But who knows? Maybe you'll have better luck next time?
He keeps getting the exact same roll over and over. This is the third time already.
Oh, I see what he means by good luck or bad luck. Seriously? That seems like a very unlikely coincidence.
If there really is a god of fate, they could have cut this kid a bit of slack. Like, I don't know, make it possible for him to roll at least one other side of the dice?
That is fascinating. What's going on?
I think I've lost.
Do you suppose it has something to do with the story?
Must even a dragonborn, sanctified by the power of benediction, succumb to fate's insidious snares?
Don't worry, Fischl. We'll get your card back.
Don't be sad, Durin. You'll definitely win the next round. You can even borrow Todoko if you want. Mom says she brings good luck.
Oh my goodness. You should always take a witch's word seriously, especially when they're jesting.
Thanks, Klee, but there's something more important I need to take care of now.
Is it book time?
Oh, okay. So, the book's given us another hint, right?
Yep, and I think I've guessed where we're headed this time. Come on, follow me.
But I want to know about the dice mystery. I hope the book talks about it. Oh my god, hi!
Miss Honorary Knight and Durin, are you heading off on a big adventure? But Master Jean said I can't leave the city today. Promise me you'll tell me all about it when you get back, okay?
I can't believe we're back in Mondstadt. I can't believe we're back in Mondstadt talking to people. I love this quest. I love this quest so much. Hi, Fischl.
So be it. Such are fate's accursed wiles.
I believe in you, Fischl. You can get your card back. Challenge him again.
Not every day you're back in Mondstadt, huh? Care to grab a drink if you're free?
Hi, Kaya. Oh, it's been so long. Can I play? Really does bring back memories. If Klee was just Diona, this would be very similar to the TCG quest, but here's Diona. We can talk to her here.
Ugh, where's that stench of booze coming from? Ugh, it's gotta be him! Ugh!
Oh no. Are you talking about Kaya? Kaya, it's the middle of the day. What have you been up to? I'm just gonna climb up. I want to see if there's anybody else around. I need a good vantage point. Hello, Mondstadt! I am thoroughly enjoying, actually, how this quest keeps bringing us back to Mondstadt over a series of several days. It's really nice. Okay, I don't really see anybody else hanging around. Let's see, where did Durin go? Oh, wow! Way over here. Your old Storm Terror's lair. I was talking last time, I think, about how many chests I found here. I still feel like there's more out there. I have found so many after 100%ing this place.
In what sort of castle might a storybook dragon dwell?
And I know 100% doesn't technically mean you found everything, but of all the places I've 100%ed, For some reason, Storm Terror's lair has had significantly more chests in it after that 100% than anywhere else. It cracks me up. Look at this. It's nice to come back here after having a new appreciation for the level of detail that this game puts into their ancient civilizations and their ancient ruins. I love how it has unique filigree that we haven't seen anywhere else. How delightful. It's old Mondstadt.
The witch turned to a mighty dragon born upon the wind to seek her answer. From afar, she beheld a solitary castle, standing lonely beneath its wings, and wrote it into words. Its walls kept out the wind and rain, yet also cast a solemn shadow. Enveloped by their shade, the story's boughs were lulled into a torpid slumber and reached no further skyward.
So that's the clue. I think we're meant to find a place where dragons live, and this time, in the real world.
It sounds like she was taking inspiration from Dvalin. Yeah. Naturally, right? I mean, we're here, obviously, so it feels pretty straightforward, but this is curious. I think she is indeed talking about the storm wall of Old Mondstadt.
I asked around, and it just so happens that there's a place like that in Mondstadt.
Oh, he did his research.
Yep, that checks out.
That makes me wonder, do we know? Did Dvalin... When was he born? I presume it was after Old Mondstadt fell. But that doesn't necessarily make sense. I wonder. Oh man, I read about him in some book or something, but it was so long ago, because Venti describes him in his stories as being like a curious child, right? He wanted to know more about the world. Is that a parallel with Dragonspine Durin, or am I mistaking Dragonspine Durin's writings for Dvalin's? But I just wonder, did Dvalin experience Old Mondstadt? Or not?
I've heard that the dragon here is called Dvalin, and that he's a magnificent creature. I hope I get the chance to meet him.
Wait, that would be so cool. And look how excited he looks, too, to make a dragon friend. This would be another interesting encounter, though, because it was Dvalin and Venti who fought Dragonspine Durin, wasn't it? I wonder if Dvalin will recognize him. I wonder what he would say.
Wait a second. Do you think having the two of them meet is the best idea? You know, considering everything that happened in the past?
Honestly, I'm not too worried about it. No, this Durin is different. Yeah, it could be a problem. I believe in Dvalin, is the thing. Even if he recognizes that Durin is similar to the Durin he met in the past, I think he'll notice that he's different. I could see him approaching with a bit of caution, but being willing to speak with him at least.
How would we even explain everything to him? Well, if we do run into Dvalin, it should turn out okay with us there at least.
That's a good point, especially because we're here. We can vouch for Durin.
Is something wrong?
No. I guess he doesn't know the details of that story.
Nope. Let's go.
I am really curious, though. Dvalin. You know, in the past he was, I believe, again, if I'm remembering correctly, akin to a child who wanted to learn more about the world, which is very similar to who Durin was at his beginnings and to who Durin is now. But then he experienced the whole thing with the Abyss Order, and I think Dvalin is much more cautious now than he used to be. Fascinating. You want me to go that way? I'm really wondering how they're planning to get me through the storm barrier. Are they going to loop me around the whole place? Oh my god, a hilly churl. Oh my god, 2 hilly churls. Because, yeah, even though we helped Dvalin clear his mind last time we met, he didn't really interact with us much personally, or with Diluc or Jean or anybody else involved. He spoke with Venti a bit, but not really with other people. So how would he treat strangers? I am wondering. Oh my god, I think they're sending us around. I'm going around the whole way. It's a trip down memory lane. And also there's lizards. Hi, lizards. I don't like these barrels. These barrels are frightening. Hey, we dodged. Success. Wow. I recognize this staircase. That is hilarious. There's thorns on it, isn't there? Yeah, there are. The barrels and the thorns. I remember them. Oh, that was the storm barrier. Oh, that's okay. Fine, fine.
Show no mercy.
Bye. At least we're stopping by a statue. I can heal up. Alright, now you do want me to keep going? Okay. So yeah, Dvalin. Again, I can see him being more cautious after he was misled by strangers, i.e. the Abyss Order, last time. But at the same time, I feel like he might be a bit willing to lead a younger dragon, because he kind of experienced the same thing that Durin's now going through, in a way. So I wonder if he'd be willing to share his wisdom with him, you know? Kind of look out for him. We're going all the way up? Wow. Hi, Dvalin! This is where the boss fight is, right? Or is that above us? Oh, I see it on the map. It's above us. Wow. It's nice to walk around a place that I usually teleport around, you know? Reminding me of where all these paths are. Whee! Man, it's a little surreal to be back here in the new outfit, actually. There it is. Hi, Dvalin.
So, this is where Dvalin lives?
I want to say, though, the first time I was here, when we flew up like that, and then I flew into the chamber and the cutscene grabbed us, I sustained damage from the fall from the wind glider. And if that has happened again, it's going to crack me up. That would be like Durin rolling his dice 3 times. That would be perfect. I kind of hope that it did happen again. In the past, we had to jump in.
Yeah, right into the middle of a raging storm.
If you're afraid of getting blown away, Paimon, you can always hang onto my sleeve.
Aww, that is so kind. Because we know that she grabs onto our hair at times when she's about to be blown away.
This isn't Paimon's first rodeo. Come on, let's get going.
Wait, that's so cool. Are we going into the domain? Before we do that, look! Oh my god! This is the closest I've been to the new Mondstadt expansion! Oh my god, that's a Mondstadt statue that's locked! That's so cool, and look at this! I can't- Oh my god, did you see that? I can't wait. Oh my god, I'm so excited. That was cool. I love how Paimon just vanished, though. Enveloped by their shade, the story's bows were lulled into a torpid slumber and reached no further skyward.
The little dragon grew with each passing day, and the story witch, who loved him dearly, built him a big, beautiful castle.
Oh, it's like the one in,
Yet in
Sri
the
Lanka.
end, she herself succumbed to time's merciless march, setting forth on a journey to a place beyond even the stars.
Oh, rest in peace.
All of a sudden, the little dragon found himself alone.
Oh no.
He tried leaving the castle to make some new friends.
Look at his
But
shadow.
already, he had grown the claws and scales of an evil dragon, just as the prophecy had foretold. Afraid he might hurt someone, the gentle little dragon hid within the castle his mother had built, and came forth no more.
Aww. Oh.
Looks like we're back in the story world. And from the sounds of it, this chapter must be about Simulanka, right?
Why did they do this to me? Why did they do this to me? I'm so grateful for every crumb that I get, though. Is this castle? It brings back a lot of memories. Does it?
Yeah, like the fairy from the Forest of Blessings, the king of Constellation Metropole, that cat lady who turns into a box.
Yep. That will be Nilu, Navia, and Kirara.
Oh, and there's Hat Guy, too. Only lately, whenever I see Hat Guy, I get this strange feeling.
How so?
What kind of feeling?
It's like there's something on his mind. He hasn't told me what it is, but I can sense it all the same.
Fascinating. I feel like this quest is technically set somewhere in the middle of the Nodcry Archon quest. I don't recall exactly when it came out, but you can tell because we're still wearing the old outfit. So, is he sensing his vengeance drive towards Dottore? Is he sensing that maybe Hat Guy might be considering opening up a little bit? Or is it something else? A secret third thing?
Well, he's always been kind of broody.
I've noticed the same thing. Next time you get the chance, just ask him. Ooh. I wonder if this leads into the conversation during the Archon quest where he asks him about his past.
I guess I should focus on fulfilling my mother's final wish for now, though.
Nice. Keeping his head in the game. Ha ha ha, pun.
Yeah, we should get started on this chapter. So, let's track you down and free you from fate's curse once again.
That day, a small band of adventurers suddenly arrived beneath the castle walls. They promised to help the little dragon cast off the curse of fate. Yet as they stood beneath the castle walls, it appeared they had no idea how to even begin.
I love how sardonic the narrator is. This place is gorgeous, my goodness.
Hey, instead of making fun of us, how about giving us a hint?
Or like letting us walk into the place before deciding that we can't figure it out ourselves?
The little dragon had shut himself inside the tall tower at the castle's center. Anyone who wished to reach him must traverse the barriers that wall off his heart, for there is no other way.
Wow, this time, it's the dragon himself in the tallest room of the tallest tower. I love it.
Looks like we're in for another long one.
Let me try something.
Ooh.
Ooh, do you have an idea?
You gonna fly up? You're going to ask nicely if he'll let us in?
If that little dragon in the tower used to be me, then surely I'd know how he shuts people out better than anyone. Come on, follow me.
Let's go. And we're Durin again. Durin who uses a wind glider, even though he has wings right there.
I've seen magical tools like that before. It should come in handy.
Hi! A set of magical building blocks from Simulanka. Said to change in mysterious ways when used with a magical telescope. Approach them to pick up these blocks, though you cannot carry them far. After picking up a block, hold the splice button to enter splicing mode. At this time, you can move the toy building blocks to glowing connection points before releasing the splice button to complete the splicing. When close to a connection point, you can press the button to easily complete the splice. Is this Blender Simulator? After placing the building blocks onto the base in front of the magical telescope, you can observe them through the telescope to compare their relative size and position in space. This allows you to project the blocks farther away, or retrieve distant blocks. Giant building blocks from Simulanka, also known as soaring toys for their remarkably bouncy tops. Jumping from their tops launches you high into the air, making them perfect for getting over obstacles or reaching high places. Okay, you've got to tell me, were these in Simulanka? Did they... Oh my god, that is beautiful. Did they seriously bring back puzzles from Simulanka? Ah, I love it. Okay. Yoink.
Whoa! That block just got bigger!
That is so
You can get past the
cool.
obstacles ahead by using these blocks to jump upwards.
It's a perspective puzzle. That's really cool. And you should be bouncy! Oh my god, you're very bouncy. I was just checking to see if Vega had indeed taken damage earlier, but either she didn't or they healed her. Ooh! Defeat the opponents. Hi, guys. I wonder what they've made me. I'm still Pyro. Okay. That works great for these enemies. I wonder if they anticipated that the Traveler would be Pyro, because that is indeed the last element we got before Notcry. Maybe, actually, we will have Happy Dragon today! Oh no! I refuse, I refuse. Heal him. Thank you!
Okay. New life!
Nice.
Stay back!
Oh, we got hurt again. Gosh darn it. Sorry, buddy. Ooh, lots of enemies. Let's not let them land on us.
Stay back! The story has only just begun!
This is like a maze. How are we supposed to get through?
We'll
I see a
just have to
treasure
check
chest.
each spot.
Oh, wow. Okay. Are you talking about each one of these doorways? Or is that the way that we came from? Oh, that's the way we came from. Okay, so let's follow the quest guidance for now. This music is so nice. It's simultaneously very storybook and kind of adventurous. Oh my god, oh my god! There's a person, we gotta help them.
A new dawn rises!
I keep trying to switch to the Traveler on 1, but she's on 2. Hello, hello! Hi! Oh my god, okay, I'll be right with you. Actually, I'll be with you now. Oh my
You
gosh,
should be able to
your
use this
station.
block somewhere.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. This is amazing.
Looks like this telescope is missing some blocks.
Oh. Let's try the one we just picked up.
It is fun to hear them talking. I imagine, you know, it's intended to help us with the puzzle.
Guess we'll have to keep searching.
But it's also fun to feel like I'm working with other people, you know? Okay. Because we can use these to retrieve blocks in the distance, right? So I'm wondering if there's one that's far away maybe that we need to pick up. Oh, like that guy. Yeah. Hello. Wow! Look how pretty the block is. That's so pretty. Is it rotating around me? Ah, it is. That explains it. That is just gorgeous. Goodness gracious. Hello. Okay. Oh, and the ink has appeared. We must be getting close to the time when we will need to make a decision. Fire! There's fire down there. Oh, look! I'm extremely tempted to go down there and try to talk to that box.
Oh! Seems like someone's stuck down there.
Oh, yay!
Should they continue towards the tower or plunge into the shadows to rescue those in need? A difficult dilemma indeed.
And they put a treasure chest up there. Do you see that?
The path to the tower is up ahead. We better stick with Durin.
Durin? Which way do you want to go? I want to look over there. I mean, immediately I want to go down there. Especially because that's not Kirara's box, is it? Well, we're going down. Where am I? Ah!
It's so dark here.
We made it.
There's a fire over there. Let's go check it out.
Anyways, of course, naturally we're going down. Oh my gosh, isn't that Kirara's box? Looks very similar to it, at least. You have a little crown, my friend.
Wait, is that?
Are they?
A little pixie that can fly. Are you here to help the dragon break his curse too?
Are you here to help the dragon break his curse too?
Oh, what's this? More brave adventurers bold enough to set foot in this castle? Come, join the ranks of your liege's guard.
Nilu and Navia!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Nilu? No. I'm a flying squirrel fairy.
Those are their voices. Oh my god.
And I'm a giraffe king. Not this Navia you speak of.
I don't think this is the real them. More like how Durin remembers them.
That's right. Oh, and don't forget Catbox Lady.
Oh my god, he literally remembers her as a cat box. Can she speak?
Are you friend or foe?
I'll take it.
Friend! Definitely friend, Miss, Catbox Lady?
So, our companions from Simulanka are here.
Yeah, Simulanka is a big part of Durin's story. So, guess it's no surprise the people we were with there would make an appearance.
Absolutely.
Okay, I think I get it now. Flying Squirrel Fairy, Giraffe King, Catbox Lady, please follow me.
The shadows cast from the high walls of the tower were manifestations of the dragon's loneliness, barring the path of any visitor who wished to be his friend. The group of brave creatures sought to aid the little dragon in lifting his curse, yet without light to lead the way, the group was trapped, waiting on a miracle.
I mean, is it pyro time again?
Huh.
Or Paimon, are you going to reveal that you're actually a star? It's just going to start shining?
These shadows are blocking our path. It seems like the little dragon is afraid to meet us.
Oh.
If only we had more firelight. But you three don't seem to fear these shadows. Why?
Because I carry more than enough firelight for all of us.
Oh, that's perfect.
Besides, even though we're here to complete the story, who says it can't look a little different this time?
Nicely said.
Before I met you all, I was so sure I'd never make a single friend. I pushed away anyone who tried to get close, until some kind of miracle brought you to me.
Aw.
This time, allow me to return the favor.
Oh, he thinks so fondly of the team who saved him in Similanka.
I'm not sure I followed all that, but you want to help the little dragon break his curse too, right?
Yes, so please, come with me.
Oh my goodness. He is doing wonderfully, isn't he? They want me to go up there. I saw a ladder over here. Is that the way I ought to go? Wait, before we leave, let's make sure we've seen everything there is to see. Oh, there's another little ladder there. Just a little one, though. Okay. I wonder if these torches will actually burn us. The answer is no! Wow. What a gentle story world this is. I love it. Found another ladder. Oh my goodness, hello! I remember you. Imagine that. This is where we pop out again. Indeed, what a gentle story. We get to take the dark path and return to the light. Ooh. I should have trusted the jump. Oh well. Oh, and we get the chest too. It's a real chest. Wow. I actually have no idea what his chest opening lines are. I have never opened a chest with him. This is incredible news to me. I shall get on that post-haste. Hello, glowing squares. What did it say? I don't actually know what it said. Look at the shadow.
Durin, or, little story dragon, just calm down.
Stay back. I don't want to hurt you.
You know, it's interesting. We came all this way. We found Navia. We found Nilu. We found Kirara. We haven't found a Wanderer yet. Do you think he'll show up?
Loneliness and fear had built a cage around his heart, shutting out all who would look upon him. And thus, all the adventurers could see was his shadow.
Oh my god, and it's the carpets! The music box music carpets! Ah! This place is so cool.
Don't worry, we can help you.
Don't come any closer.
Oh.
And that was the last the little dragon spoke.
Oh no.
How are we supposed to persuade him if he won't even talk to us?
If you can still hear me, please listen to what I have to say.
Oh, this is a good shot. This is a good shot too. I love it so much. I also love that, in general, the way that Anya has written this story, with Durin himself being involved every step of the way, he has an incredible amount of agency in saving himself, in reaching out to himself. It's a fantastic tool from, like, an adolescent development perspective. I don't even know what phase of life this would be. But, you know, having someone work on saving themselves, seeing themselves as an external person who has done nothing wrong and just needs a helping hand, and then them getting to be that helping hand, like, this must be incredibly healthy for Durin to experience, you know? It's giving him a lot of emotional intelligence, education, and also causing him to look at himself in a very positive light. Like, this is a fantastic scenario from, like, a child raising perspective. I think. I'm not an expert, but it seems like it. But what's really interesting as well is that, you know, we were just talking about Wanderer Hat Guy. In this scenario, Durin is playing his role. Which is really cool because, you know, on the outside world, he really looks up to Hat Guy. And he's learned a lot from him. And I wouldn't be surprised if he seeks to emulate his most heroic qualities that Durin himself experienced in Simulonka. And here he is now being that heroic person for his self. This is so cool.
Your claws and scales aren't some kind of inescapable curse, you know? You'll overcome it one day and make lots of new friends.
And this sort of seeing into the light of the future, being able to tell your past self that it will be okay one day, I feel like this is a very powerful feeling for anyone to learn. Because in the future, if he were to encounter dark times again, he could be able to draw on this feeling again. He knows he's made it through dark times before. He'll know that he can do it again, you know? This is beautiful. All I'm trying to say.
I'm sure you think I'm lying. After all, no matter how many times you've tried to break it, nothing's ever worked. But this time is different. I brought your friends here to see you.
Aww.
Oh, what did you say? Hi, little dragon. I'm the Flying Squirrel Fairy, and I'm here to help you lift your curse. Will you talk to me?
And I'm the Giraffe King. Don't be afraid, little one. We're not afraid of you.
I'm just a cat in a box, but I'd very much like to be your friend too.
Because Kirara wasn't there for a lot of the story. She did show up right at the end and saved us, though, so she definitely left an impression. A square impression, but an impression nonetheless.
These are my friends?
Yeah, they're your friends in the future you've been trying to avoid. I can promise you that. They're reaching out, so you just have to ask yourself one question. Do you accept?
After a long silence, heavy footsteps echoed from the tower's shadows, but still, the one who made them refused to step forward. Though the cage to his heart had been unlocked, the little dragon remained ashamed of his claws and scales.
How can I face my friends like this?
Oh.
Don't worry, little dragon. We're gonna offer up our blessings and make a wish to the goddess of fate to release you from your curse.
I kind of hope, though, that even though he's released from his curse, I still hope he retains his claws and scales and learns it's nothing to be ashamed of, you know?
Yeah, just like last time.
Make a wish? To the goddess of fate?
At that moment, the Merry Witch made her entrance.
Oh! Well, hello! Was she the goddess of fate in Simulonka, or was that Bee? Oh gosh, there were 3 goddesses! Who was who? And then, of course, Anya herself.
Hello, little one. Don't be afraid. With the blessings of your friends, your wish shall be granted.
Alice? Wait, you're the Merry Witch from the story?
Oh, of course.
Correct. It is I, the Merry Witch, creator goddess of this realm. And it just so happens the goddess of fate is none other than my dear friend, the Story Witch.
Right? Okay, that does sound familiar. And was B goddess of prophecy? And A goddess of creation? Was that what it was?
I'm here to make good on my promise to lend her my second strongest spell.
Oh! One of the books that was inspiration for this story, the second strongest spell.
With this spell, she'll have the power to create an entire world. So naturally, granting your wish won't be a problem. Provided, of course, you receive your friend's blessings.
I'm sorry, your second strongest spell creates an entire world? What on earth is your first strongest?
But before we proceed, I must check something on her behalf. Little dragon, do you accept this blessing?
I want to be your friend. So if you're offering, Then yes, I would love to have your blessings.
Of course. Just like last time.
Were it not for the adventurer's blessings, this tale might have ended long ago. Thanks to them, another ending was now possible. Yet in that moment, they did not know if this blessing was truly a gift or just another trial in disguise.
What? You didn't say a word when we actually needed a clue, but now at a critical moment like this, you turn up and start playing mind games?
Another trial. That actually sounds about right. Be it the fictional problems of Simulanka or unavoidable conflicts in the real world, if you think about it, that's what they've been all along. But if it wasn't for those trials, I never would have met any of you. So, despite all that, I'd still like to give my blessings.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
That's the spirit! Come on, Durin! Let's help you make your wish come true again!
On behalf of both my past and present selves, thank you, my friends.
Oh my goodness. This is so sweet. Goodness gracious.
Fortunately, a brave band of adventurers heard tell of the little dragon's story.
Look at the Dodogos.
Determined to lift his curse, they fought their way through countless trials. To help him, they offered up their blessings and made a wish to the goddess of fate. At last, their wish was granted. Shaking off his scales, the little dragon stepped out of the tower's gloom.
Oh my goodness, look at him. He's so cute.
But his time in the world beyond the castle would soon teach him this gift would bring blessings and trials of its own. And as far as the little dragon was concerned, the tricks of fate had just begun.
Oh dear. Now that was an ominous tone there. Oh, we're back here. Oh, we didn't see Dvalin.
So, Durin's wish came true, just like it did before.
This rain feels deliberate.
If this story was written by my mother, then surely that was the last chapter we just completed.
No. Here we go. Plot twist time, isn't it?
Oh yeah! So, in other words, we finished it!
No, I think she saw ahead and saw more of those trials that were coming. And wanted to help guide him through them, perhaps?
Looks like that's a wrap on Alice's task, and there's even some ink to spare.
Time to return the book, huh?
Guess we'll have to wait for her to make contact, like she said.
So, my mother's final story has finally come to a close.
Has it, though? Really? I thought this was a 5-day quest.
Sounds like you're a little sad to see it end.
Back when I was still living in Simulanka, I was always under the illusion that my mother had never truly left. Every day I spent immersed in that world. It felt like she was right there by my side, still reading me bedtime stories. But now...
Durin!
Don't worry. We're all here for you.
That's right! And you've got so many other friends waiting for you back in Mondstadt!
Yeah.
Speaking of which, after all that flying around, Paimon's starting to feel hungry again. So, why don't we head back to Mondstadt? Perfect excuse for a big meal with the rest of the gang.
Look at the traveler's face.
Now that you've fulfilled your mom's final wish, a little celebration seems in order, right?
It's just a pity we never got to see that big, beautiful dragon.
Doesn't it feel like something's about to happen? Especially with this music in the background.
You were really looking forward to meeting him, huh? He might not be here all the time, but Paimon's sure you'll get a chance at some point.
I hope they do, and I hope it goes well.
Alright, no worries. Anyway, since this feast is to celebrate me fulfilling my mother's final wish, I guess it should be my little treat. Pretty sure that's how humans do it, right?
That is very generous of you, but also you're like 6 months old. Do you have money?
Nuh-uh. This one's on the Traveler and Paimon. Celebrating each other's achievements is what friends are for.
Right? Yeah, we're throwing the party for you, to celebrate you. so we'll pay.
Honestly, when it comes to who treats who, human rules are so complicated.
I think it's kind of a vibe-based system in this case.
See? He wants to be friends with you too.
Oh my god! Sorry, just the giant dragon floating silently next to Venti. This is, oh my god. Hi! Oh my god! It's been so long since we've seen Durin. I'm sorry, Dvalin. I mean, you know, we've seen the other Mondstadters in various events here and there. We've seen them on banners even. But Durin, we haven't seen at all since the first act of the Archon quest and or the Windbloom event, where he flew by at one point, right? He does seem a bit trepidatious.
But the moment hasn't come. At least not yet. In any case, the story should have a better ending this time, don't you think?
I love how they're just hanging out, but also I love that none of us noticed him right there. That's hilarious. I have to get another shot. How often do we see Dvalin? Look at his wings. Those are gorgeous. Hi, Dvalin. Bye, Dvalin. Return to Mondstadt with Durin. Fate's accursed wiles. See, I'm a little concerned. I'm going to return to Mondstadt with Dvalin and something's going... They were right there. That is hilarious. We walked this way and they were right there. We didn't see them. Okay. Truly stealthy. Let's walk in the front, actually. If we're about to get jump scared by this quest, let's walk in the front. We can say hi to Timmy! Timmy, it's been so long. I don't know why he's Timmy all of a sudden, but why not? Just making sure the lady who taught us how to cook is still here, and she is. Fantastic. Oh, Timmy's gone. It's past his bedtime. Oh, and yeah, I still scared the pigeons away. Sorry. I apologize. It'd be hilarious if we get back, and the plot twist is that the card players have been playing all the way past sunset. Klee is still there. Isn't it past her bedtime? Fischl has just been dueling Kaya over and over again, trying to get her card back. Hi, Stanley. Hello.
Whew. Feels like we were gone for ages. Hopefully, everyone's still here.
So, your adventure was a success, huh? Want to grab a drink to celebrate?
I'm eyeing these two so suspiciously right now.
Absolutely not. No booze allowed.
Well, you heard her. No booze allowed. As you know, Deanna's word is law here in Mondstadt.
I want to hear all about your big adventure.
Oh, that's true. She did ask us to tell her. We can tell her. Why are you looking at him? What are you looking at?
Meal for everybody first. We'll talk while we eat.
Is it because of the name Durin? What are you thinking? What was that look?
Excuse me. Did I hear you call him Durin just now?
Oh no.
But wasn't Durin the evil dragon that fell on Dragonspine?
Here we go. Come on, Marjorie. That was 500 years ago. He was misunderstood, and this is Mondstadt. Please, please, treat my boy with kindness and love. Please, I'm begging you.
Come on, miss. This Durin isn't that evil dragon from Dragonspine. Albedo said... well, it was kinda confusing. But anyway, it's super cool.
That might potentially be the best possible way that new Durin could have been introduced, actually. That's hilarious. The way she laughed and she's like, of course he's not the evil dragon. And then when she said, oh yeah, Albedo said something confusing. I'm sure everyone understands immediately like, oh yes. I'm sure it was very well thought out and scientifically sound, and I would not follow a word of it.
Oh, is this your first time meeting him, Marjorie? No wonder you're getting him confused.
Oh, and again, like earlier, at least his friends are here to vouch for him. So hopefully, come on, Marjorie, hopefully it goes over well.
Still, even if you hadn't met him yet, shouldn't you have heard about him at the very least? At this point, pretty much the whole city has.
Suspicious. It's okay, don't be shy, don't be shy. What's with that glare? Put that glare away. That's a more neutral look.
Why is everyone...
What has happened? What is happening?
So, what exactly is his connection with the evil dragon?
And why is everybody obsessed with the evil dragon all of a sudden? Is this the next trial? Is this deliberately a trial put on the Hexen Circle at this point? What will you do when people call you the evil dragon again? Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that, though? Why would you do that?
Wait, but those horns on his head... Surely he's not a...
Best boy in the world? Absolutely.
Did everyone just forget about Durin?
Oh. Oh, interesting.
No, that can't be.
Who? How? What's the criteria for who forgot and who remembered? Fascinating. That would explain a lot. But then how was he introduced the first time that it went well? Don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. Few deep breaths. Oh no. Oh no.
The tricks of fate had just begun.
Oh my god. Oh no, but it's so cool. But oh no. Oh my god. Oh, he's got the eyes again. He's got the eyes again. Wait, that's cool. Cool picture. But also he's suffering. Let's move on.
Watch out.
Oh no. Oh no. No, give him a hug. Stay calm. Give him a hug. Please. Okay, okay. Oh, can we help? Oh, cool. That's actually really cool. Good job, Traveler. Come on.
No one got hurt. Did they?
And the fact that that's the first thing he says, can they not see how wonderful he is?
Durin! Durin!
Are you okay? You asked Barbara to tend to Durin and then settled him in a guest room. Oh my god, hi!
I just had Barbara check him over. He's not badly hurt, but he seems to have burned through a lot of energy fending off some kind of dangerous power.
Oh dear, and like he was saying at the beginning, it's been growing stronger, hasn't it?
He'll need some time to rest before he wakes up.
Hi, Lisa.
So, can someone explain what's going on here?
Hi, Jean! Oh my goodness! It's been so long. Hi, Jean.
It seems like, aside from Durin's close acquaintances, the people of Mondstadt have forgotten everything about him.
So that's the criteria? Basically, if you were close with him? Friends versus acquaintances, maybe, might be a good way to phrase it. He still has his friends, but everybody else doesn't know him.
How could that even happen?
It's definitely the Hexen Circle!
Worse still, the abyssal power within him is showing signs of extreme instability. Could be a separate issue, though. I'm not sure.
Feels like a separate issue, but this situation is not helping. You know what I mean?
If the abyssal power inside him spirals out of control, Mondstadt will be in grave danger.
Maybe we should ask Albedo.
I completely agree.
Is he here? Or is he in Nodcry still?
All right then. As acting Grand Master, I'll send a letter requesting Albedo's immediate return. Until then, the Knights will watch over Durin.
Send Paimon. Have her, like, read him a book or something. The most calming presence. Sometimes. She can also be very energetic, but I think reading a book, someone he trusts, you know?
That's pretty much all we can do right now.
Also, allow me to look after this book for now. If you need to consult it, just drop by my office.
Oh, will do, but shouldn't we leave it with him?
Do you think the book might have something to do with what's happening?
It's definitely possible.
It's just weird that Alice still hasn't contacted us. Maybe we should head back inside the book and take another look.
I was definitely going to, but now I'm definitely going to. Oh my god, I love how they all stay so we can talk with them again.
No need to worry. He's stable for now.
Klee was really looking forward to hanging out with Durin. We'd better not tell her what's happened to him just yet.
Oh dear.
I'll have the Knights notify you as soon as he wakes up.
Thank you, Jean. It said wait till he wakes up. Yep, and it's going to be tomorrow. Oh, buddy. Well, I hope he gets a good night's sleep. Literally. Jean's office. It's right next to us, just up these stairs. No! Adventurer's path! Suddenly it calls to me. Aw. The 4 wins. Oh my goodness. Mondstadt. Ah. I'm just still so happy to be here. Jean's office. Here? Feels like it should be on the 2nd floor, but since it is a 1.0 thing, it's here. Isn't that Noelle's sword? Well, here's the book. Let's see if it has anything else for us. Possibility bestowed by the Merry Witch. And that was the biggest map that we've seen so far. So if they've added something, it could be many places. We'll just have to run through the whole thing again. Oh dear. Look at the tiles. And the lights. It's incredible to me how they'll make entirely custom pieces for these maps. And then take them out of the game again. But still, I hold out hope. I hold out hope that when the story is over, they will replay it. That is my dearest hope. Look at this. It's completely unique. Reminiscent of Fontaine, perhaps. But a different design. Look at this little lantern. It's so cute. Kind of looks like a gear. Kind of looks like a closed eye. Gotta say hello to our friend. Oh, he's gone. Ah, I guess his shift ended. Understandable. Have a nice day. I wonder if we can mess with the blocks. No, everything's locked down now. Let's check in, see if anybody's down there still. Nope, everybody's gone. Is this really going to be the first map where there's nothing new added? Even though Paimon said we should go check on the book again. Oh, there they are! Hi!
The story's witnesses arrived at a hidden nook tucked inside the towering walls, a place tied to one of the little dragon's most cherished memories.
Oh wow, we even have the narrator again. This feels important.
Within those memories lived the friends he made in the castle.
Hey! You're all still here! Guess that's proof that Durin's friends from Simulanka really do hold a special place in his heart.
Hello again, golden-haired traveler and silver pixie. How fares the little dragon on his journey?
There's been some complications. Almost everyone seems to have forgotten who he is.
What? But I still remember him.
I haven't forgotten him either.
Again, I think friendship is the key.
Neither has this cat in the box. That's good news! At least Durin's friends still remember him. Okay, we'll just have to find a way to help everyone else remember him too. Oh, wait. Are we missing someone?
Right? Aren't we missing someone?
Ah, you mean that stray cat? He doesn't want to see the little dragon. And he's been hiding from the rest of us too.
He's here! He is here? A stray cat in his form as a cat. Wait, that's perfect. Ah, must be that wandering Tom. Did you see him out of the corner of your eye?
Seriously? What's his problem? He won't tell Durin what's bothering him in the real world, and now he's hiding from him in the story world too.
At least his characterization is consistent.
His hiding spot's over there, but he won't talk to us. Maybe you could try instead?
Leave it to us.
Hey, Mr. Wandering
Oh my god, oh my god.
How come you're hiding from the little dragon?
We get to talk to him?
You came all the way over here just to ask me that.
We don't get to see the cat version of him though, how sad. I wanted to see if it would look like a real cat or like a Simulanka cat. What does a Simulanka cat look like?
Ha! So you can talk!
Gotcha!
You just said it yourself. A lot of people don't even remember him.
Oh, whoa. Now that you mention it, that's exactly what happened to him. Except it was everyone, except for us. And probably Nicole. Whoa.
Yeah? So?
So don't let him get anywhere near me.
What? What? Are you... What? What are you saying?
What's that supposed to mean? Hey! Ugh! We're getting the silent treatment again!
Really? That's your response? Because to me, what that makes me think immediately is... people don't remember him? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Wait. No, actually, I'm confused. Why would he say that? Don't let him near me? Huh. Because if it was... he doesn't remember people, don't let him get near me, that would make me think, oh my god, you think that your presence in his life has become a bad thing? Like, maybe it served a purpose once upon a time in Simulanka, but now he's better off not knowing you? That's really important to know if he feels that way. But I don't think that's the case, because that doesn't make sense with the context. People don't remember him, so don't let him near me? Are you worried about memories getting messed up because memories are also altered near you? Anything else to add?
How could everyone just forget him like that? Does he need another blessing?
He was bound to face challenges in the world outside the castle. It would have been a pretty boring journey otherwise.
If you ask me, the less eventful a journey, the better.
I love... Hi. That's the sound of he has opinions, but he doesn't want to say them. He wants to say them even, he just doesn't want to be acknowledged as he's saying them. Buddy, I love Cat in a Box. You are probably one of my favorite Genshin characters ever. I want to keep you. Don't let him anywhere near me? What on earth? That is so cool. That is so cool. I'm obsessed because I can't figure it out. What does he mean? Alright, we've reached the end of the world. Well, yes, I guess, actually. I was going to say end of the road. Yeah, also the end of this world. No little dragons hiding over here, are there? Guess not, because that's literally the wall. I can't go past it. And so I guess we just teleport out at this point. What do you mean, don't let him near me? Oh, do I leave now? Do I leave now? Is there anything else? Let me check. Oh, I can't climb those boxes. Okay. I'm trusting you guys that that's everything, alright? Let us leave this world once more. This beautiful world. Look at this! It's a card with 3 moons on it! You could also argue maybe an eclipse as well. Oh my god! This looks like a book from Fontaine. Squares? Look at all the little details. Look at this random piece of debris. Look at the blocks! Oh my god. Okay, let's leave. Bye. Do we get to keep the book after this quest is finished? Can we go back inside the book once this quest is finished? I sure hope so. Alright, well, we're going to end it here, I guess. This will be our first of 2 episodes, I presume, about this story. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. I love what a good mother Anya was. I love the story that she wrote for him. I love what a sweetheart he is. And how much you can see he's really taken the love that he's learned to heart. So as he's re-experiencing the story, he's carrying that forward with him and returning it to himself. This is just so wholesome and so nice to see. You know, this is the after the character growth. Where are we? We get to see the fruits of our labor and it's beautiful. But then there's new trials. So I am looking forward to seeing what's going on with Durin and this abyssal side of him. I would love to hear more from Dvalin, honestly. I think he sensed something. I'd like to know what his perspective is. So it'd be cool if we could hear from him again. I have to trust that we're in good hands in this story, with Anya and the Hexen Circle watching over us, but I love it. The little glimpses we get of Simulanka What a treat. And the little glimpses into the Hexen Circle as well, and their past together. Fantastic. This is really cool. What an innovative way to do a story quest. And what a cool story that they're telling. I'm really enjoying it. I'm stressed out about everybody forgetting Durin, but so long as everyone's nice to him, it'll be fine. It's going to be fine, right? Anyhow, that is all for now, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. A big shout out to our Patreon supporters, Jay Blakewood, Konosard, Power of Chaos, Mary, Edu, G. Brillia, the Loyal Servant of Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, Ruru, Axel Iron, Jay Quellen, Lunar, Matheson, Martine, Marcus, Sal, Don't Call It, Brian, Warp, Summer, Mo, Lazaria, Kagora, and all of our anonymous patrons. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye now!